to fix my soundboard because apparently the
There we go. Alright, and we should also be live on the internet. Hello everyone, my name is Generous Heel, although I don't aspire, and I'm speedrunning this because we are playing Dungeons & Dragons Mysteries of Cainyad. And I am here... Yeah, that's the name of the campaign. And we are here with our wonderful party of adventurers. Say hi, adventurers.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Adventures I've seen.
Perfect.
I've seen too much.
Simple start. So, introduce yourself, introduce your character in a short sentence, the level and class of your character, and then you pass it along to anyone else you want. The last person to introduce themselves also does the recap. And I am going to roll...
while we do that, you should fix your static.
God damn
You
it.
have static.
Pain.
Just saying.
I'll fix that as you introduce yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the person to start the introductions is... Hey, Curran, you go first.
Alright,
Oh, wow.
good. My name's Curran. For today, I will be playing the Warforged Rune Knight fighter who identifies themselves as Etch. They were inactive for a long time, but woke up with knowledge but no memory, and have sort of fallen in with this group in their seeking their purpose and the origin of their creation.
Forget your level.
Level 4. I'm level 4.
Excellent. When you finish your introduction, you pass it to someone else of your choice.
I will pass it to Henry.
Oh, well, I'm Henry Darkest. I am a human fighter, and I'm used to be a mercenary until I got absolutely bonked into joining the party. That is all. I will pass this on to...
Character
to
class
Sam.
and levels, please.
Oh, shit! I'm level 4. I'm level... What was the other part? Fuck.
Oh, your class?
I'm so sorry, I'm never used to this. I'm a level 4 human fighter.
Subclass.
No,
and
it's
Battlemaster.
That's fine.
Alright. Alright.
What's next? My fucking color my underwear?
No, you pass
Yes.
it along to someone else.
Your social
Okay,
security
no,
number.
okay. I'll pass this on to Sam.
Hello, my name is Sam. I'm playing Velvilende, but honor you can call him Vel. He's a level 4 Celestial Warlock, and he's recently... Where am I going with this? I wanted to say something, but I completely forgot. Yeah, he's religious, I don't know, Adrian.
Hello. The name's player name's Adrian. Character name Calverne Yarrow, or Victor. He is a satyr with the fighter class and the subclass of Siegemaster. A fun fact about him: the reason his hair color and such is different because of magic. I'm going to pass it on to Malik. I don't know if I should say the character's name or not, but Malachi Archibald.
Yeah, either works. My name is Malachi. I play Archibald. Archibald is a Oppossum, level 4 pilot artificer. Pilot is a subclass made by Jen, for anyone confused. And yeah, I think that just about covers it. Oh yeah, he's motivations. He's seeking the person who made him hyper intelligent to fight, basically. Just throw hands. Shake a stick at God type thing.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and pass it to the final player of Aries.
Yes, I am Aries. I am playing Ruler, a Accursed Tiefling, level 4 Wizard Demonologist, also, I believe, made by Jen, question mark? Ruler has an interesting past that has not come to light yet, but from what I've heard, people have a few questions for her after she's reacted rudely to, our new party member. And, basically what happened last session was, I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but we came back from the kobold, problem that we had, came into the city, and We're currently trying to figure out who the traitors are, having have a talk with our contact, or well, a boss, technically, a bear man, and basically, besides, of course, him trying to be rizzed up by Archibald, we had a few interesting discussions about who might be the suspected suspects on who's another traitor, which was, I believe, the leader of the guard above Felix, his second in command, and then another guard captain, a dwarf. So those are the three suspects we have to interrogate and tail this session.
Excellent work. Aries, for the recap, you get a point of inspiration, and for everyone doing this, I'm going to give the group a point of inspiration. So, this is how I'm going to be doing this for going forward. Whoever does the recap is going to receive a personal point of inspiration, and the group will always get a point of inspiration at the start of the session. You know, need it.
Do we keep the inspiration, or is it only like a single game use?
Oh, you keep it, and it stacks.
Oh, nice. Good to know.
The group inspiration or just the personal?
Yes.
Both.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Jin being a little rule breaker here.
I am.
I
Because
like it. I like it.
Generous woke up and decided to choose violence.
We have 4 group inspiration already. Is this 5 now?
Jin
No, we
decided to incentivize us to never use any inspiration until the finale, at which point we cannot fail.
Don't worry. I added the inspiration for us since Sox isn't here.
Woo!
So we have 4 right now.
Wait, no, we don't have the charisma party member in the interrogation section.
The funniest thing, Henry has a high charisma.
Yeah, like Generous told me I have the second highest charisma, so I'm the one leading it right now. I will make sure to bring Sock's legacy. I don't know what their legacy is.
Actually, wait, what's your charisma, by the way, out of curiosity?
The actual modifier or the number?
Either.
19 and plus 4.
Yes.
Ooh, I got a 14.
12.
10.
Yeah. Archibald over here with
My character's charisma is. Hold on, let me check my C sheet real quick. It's 11.
You know what? Not as bad as having 6 in wisdom, so you know what? That's all good.
Yeah.
And the party now
Yeah.
will resume from where we last left off. You are in Grizz's office. Still. But you're making your way out of it. There's a lot to do, and a lot of people to be suspect to your investigation, as someone is behind everything that has been happening in Scheinheim over the last few years. And there is a mole within the city. We do know this. So, with Ruler's familiar, the fox, keeping a close eye on the dwarf, I have to ask you, who are you going after? Or do you wish to just take the day off and relax?
That we said we would split the party last session.
If you want to, that's a thing you can do.
So, who are these suspects?
I have it in
Let me pull up
session
my
notes.
notes.
If you want to look back at it in the party
Oh.
notes.
I didn't realize we had that.
While
Yeah, you can
he's
look back
doing-
at it.
Well,
Sorry.
he's
Eldritch
doing
Fireveins,
And
Zephyr
Jin.
Pestle, and Sabine Crystallize.
Jin, the Adventurers Guild that just opened recently in this city is located in the uptown, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So, are we? What time is in the day is it?
Morning, right?
It is indeed morning. To be precise, out of character knowledge, because none of you have a watch, but it should be around like 10.
Could anybody take sharp?
Oh, yeah.
Or what is
Wait.
that?
Get a long rest before.
Anybody have keen mind?
I have a. Oh, Jen didn't want me to take that. I was going to.
Please
Right.
not.
I just always know the time, Jen.
No.
Uh,
How?
Wait, Jen.
Missing
I have.
spell slots is probably open.
It's okay. My demon is a pocket watch. Does that count as a clock working or no?
I hate the fact that it could, so I'll allow it.
Yes.
So, Jen,
I would have said
as
that.
as part of the long rest we had overnight, would it be okay for me to retroactively have said that I deactivate one of my infusions on my vehicle in order to activate my alchemy jug?
Yes.
Alrighty, so
So
I
long as
will
you- so long as you-
deactivate Giga Impact.
So long as you have the alchemy jug infusion, like in your.
I do.
Yes. Then good.
So I will swap that out, because that means if Uptown's in there, I can sort of two birds, one stone this.
Okay. So, resuming from the middle of the day as you're from the start of the day as you're exiting, the sun is shining not so strongly today. A couple of clouds are clouding the sky overhead, as they should. It is their job. You will notice there are people around, but most of them are looking rather frightened. There is a wary expression on everyone. Most people are keeping they are keeping to themselves, their eyes darting to everyone else around them. It would appear that something has stirred the populace as of late.
It wasn't the mugging yesterday in the open streets, right?
It very much could.
No, that
have
was this
been.
morning.
It was this morning.
You mean the
Oh, no.
head of the? You mean the drunk head of guards of Lowtown, calling himself by a completely different name, but not disguised at all, so clearly recognizable to just about the entire population?
Maybe.
Might yeah, that might put
I
people
mean-
off ease.
I mean, I was one of the muggers, so I'm not surprised they don't see me in a cell right now.
I think they're more worried about the guy who's supposed to be in charge of their protection is fucking either got so drunk and did something so irresponsible and got so drunk that he mistook himself for someone else, or is so lost in delusion he really thinks he's someone else.
Really,
Which-
the end times.
Yeah, so to a fucking random ass person in a town who doesn't have the means of protecting themselves, I'd be worried too.
Indeed. As everyone probably should be. But again, something to come out later. Kilted should be a little bit more visible. So, as
Yes.
you are moving about, you wish to go to Uptown? Or are you actually splitting up?
I know what I would like to do. I'll let people say what they would like, and then because I can probably tack myself onto whichever group fits better.
Yeah, why don't we like in the morning sit around like at a table in like our inn and just, talk about what we want to do.
Okay.
Well, we're just standing outside of or we're standing in Grizz's office technically, right?
Ah.
Outside, he has work to do, please.
Right? Can I run in and measure his ears real quick?
No.
Oh my god. Brother, man's trying to rizz up the bear like his life
No,
depends on it.
That's not a euphemism. I literally want to take some like string and stuff like that and just measure the fucking distance between his ears and shit.
Your relationship is not at that point that he's comfortable with you doing that.
Right? Okay.
I remember that there was that house there that Etch was pointed towards. I know it's not related to the investigation, but I think they'd still want to investigate that.
Very.
Oh yeah. Finn,
not a lot
did,
happened. Yes,
Sorry, go ahead.
we did. Grizz, he did that. I put a D there because Grizz told us some information. You weren't there though. We should be.
Yeah, I
We
was saying,
got
what was the
that.
information?
What D?
This D.
Investigated.
Oh, that's
yeah.
funny. But yeah, do you mind recapping the information?
I wrote it
Grizz
down,
found?
yes.
Yeah, just so Curran has it.
I didn't write it down.
Oh no.
Oh, well. Does anyone remember?
Jin, I'm invoking out of character Keen Mind.
Well,
Oh no.
tell you what. I'll tell you this. Grizz is actively looking into it. There were more documents that are not available to neither the public or anyone really else except the mayor of Scheinheim and Zephyr, captain of the guard and leader of the troops, the imperial troops up in the barracks in upper town.
All right, well there we go. There's the platter.
Hey,
So-
you! I see you. Stop! Don't do that.
Don't do what?
No, not you, Curran. I'm pointing at Archibald. Hey, okay? DM tricks, that's my thing.
So,
Fucking Archibald's fucking nose starts bleeding as he sees through the fourth wall.
so there's basically like information that Grizz has to himself.
No, it is information that he's looking to acquiring. This information
Uh-huh.
specifically, basically, is not available to the public in any way. Basically, people have buried it.
Like literally.
Literally and metaphorically, in this case, yes.
Hmm.
The information should
So
be
really,
kept...
you're deciding. Oh god.
No, logically, the information should be kept in some like document holder up in Upper Town in the barracks, and Grizz is trying to find a way to reasonably access it. Because you told him to look into this, and he is.
So we gotta go to the barracks.
Yeah, the Uptown Barracks. Basically, it's like there's two legal ways of going about this, which is the head of the guard or the mayor. The not so legal way is we go snooping around in the barracks documentation.
I see.
Do with that information as you will. What else do people want to do?
Honestly, if I had to put my 2 cents, we should probably go after one of those targets. With the suspects.
I want to progress this investigation. Just can't think of any way to do it. What?
Well,
We
2 of
do.
the people to tail are in Uptown, and 1 of them is in Lowtown.
Who is Fox following again?
Aldrock, who currently
The
is,
dwarf, yeah.
yeah, who
The
currently
one in Lowtown. How convenient.
who currently is tailed by Ruler's familiar. Victor, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts? I'm gonna be honest, I kinda got lost in just thinking of what to do. Because
Pick someone to tail, buddy.
it's on the tail.
You got 3 options and a hidden 4th one in the mayor, but that one's probably going to be harder to get to.
I don't know, man. Unless it involves shooting them, then I'm not too sure.
Also,
But
Jin did say you could take downtime, so if there's any downtime activities you'd like to do.
you know what? Since Aldrock is suspect, I'm gonna go follow him.
Oh,
Before I do, I'm gonna see if anyone can give you some cash, if possible.
You should have gotten 5 gold payment from Grizz. That hasn't been added to your sheet yet.
Oh, I did not know that. Alright. I'm going to follow Aldrock then.
If that's the case, then I am bringing Fox back over to me so he can just hang out with me for the day.
Oh, I was excited for the Fox Victor team up.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I didn't know if that's what he wanted to do. But if you,
I'm telling this now. I'm like a bowl of soup. I don't mind if you put in a tomato.
are you
Go for
okay
it.
with Fox with you? Just with you? Like, I want to make sure
Yeah,
you're okay with that.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
So-
a little flying guy.
Zephan is the leader of the military forces. That means that they'd be at the barracks, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, I guess we could knock out two birds with one stone, investigate the barracks, and both for the suspicion of being a spy and relating to, they could be connected. This conspiracy and the investigate and Etch's personal curiosity.
All right, that's 2 players' motivations down.
Sorry, wait, who's going with who and who? Because I know we're trailing fellas.
Victor is going to wants to trail Aldrox in Lowtown, and Curran, like Etch, wants to go up and 2 birds, 1 stone by talking to Zephan, as well as that him being most likely located at the barracks will allow us to potentially get access to the documents pertaining to Etch and his creation, the creation of constructs similar to himself.
You know what? Let me go after this Maya fella. I want to trail him. Big figure like that ought to be known.
The mayor's going to be the hardest to get to because he is currently like off limits because he's busy with something.
I'm a new face, though. Think about it. I'm an unknown variable. I'm not known around here. Well, apart from the whole mugging thing, but I think people forget things fast.
Right. Yeah, so that one I think would be less trailing, more just getting in to talk to.
I think I could talk to him.
Which, yeah, it sounds like you're the player for it.
Is he saying this in character, by the way?
Yes.
I do not think you should go alone. Let me keep an eye on you.
Well, part of the contract is protecting you, so I wouldn't be surprised. Come on, let's get on out of here.
Very well.
Well, is there something that...
And I want to say that leaves Sam and myself.
Yeah.
Go.
I believe I should be going with Ruler and Henry.
I will likely need assistance at the barracks.
Yeah. You know what? Listen, we'll do it with this little system in the mercenaries. All right. This is my remember. We call battle buddies. Pairs of 2, you keep an eye on each other. Besides, there's 4 targets. Can't spare ourselves too thinly here. Oh, thinly to 1 person. The others can do what I think about it.
But this is not we are not going to combat, we are going to investigate.
Aye. But what's gonna stop one of these officials from running out of town or taking a vacation? I've seen the works.
Well, I understand that you're worried about my safety, but if anyone tries anything, I'm sure I'll be just fine on my own. But I appreciate it, though.
Well, I got a job now. Might as well start getting the professionalism back in me. It's been too long since I've done a contract.
Oh my god, my microphone's not picking me up. If you're sure about this.
Okay.
Suppose I'll go with Etch and then.
Will you be alright, having us be separated for the first time in a while?
Just be careful.
Does it look like Vel wants to say something but isn't?
Yes.
She will just kind of cross her arms and stare at you.
I believe
Awkward
that
smile. He's trying to promise we'll talk about it later.
Alright.
I believe that the 3 of us will be fine. Etch then turns to Henry, offers us stiffly offers a hand to shake.
All right, a firm
Greetings.
handshake.
Greetings. I am Etch.
Henry, I kind of just joined not too long ago. I have a contract now to protect all of you. It's let's just say, wrongful impressions at the start, but it's fine. I'll let go of his hand.
Okay. You can hear kind of the servos whirring as like
Oh damn!
Etch
I got that.
pulls
got
their
to
hand
move this
away
up.
and kind of lowers it.
You lubricated in there, my friend?
Lubricated?
Yes.
Oh, you mean oiling, like machinery
Well-
often needs.
Yes, don't you machines need that or something?
So far I have not experienced any degradations due to lack of oiling. So I do not believe that is the case for my particular construction.
Yeah, well, the person with the headache every day says that they don't think drinking water is gonna help. So I'll take a look at that later.
If I ever find like a can or a bottle of vegetable oil, I'll throw it your way.
Okay.
That being said, given the current information, I think Archibald's going to go off on his own at first, and then see about meeting up at the barracks.
Very well then. Let's begin with the
Wait. Hold on. Don't we still have the kobold captive?
I
Oh yeah,
believe you
Rick's
s-
just
you s-
chilling.
Yeah, Rith, you send them in the workshop.
I know Facebiter is in a crate in there. He's still got food, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did we send Rith to the workshop?
You did last session.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, because I want him to,
Join
yeah, that
your
reminds me,
posse.
thank you. Yeah, well, that's one of the spots I need to go is, like, make a quick pit stop, because I have to go, meet with Feather and Co. now that his, siblings have been freed,
Got it.
as well as get Rith all set up.
Got it. As you're heading out, the group splits 3 ways to my own detriment of mental health. As we do, we're going to start with technically the smallest group, Victor and Fox. Just to verify, Aries and Henry and Etch are going to the barracks. Or are you going
Oh,
to the
Edge is coming
mayor's?
with us? No, me and Henry are going to be trying to figure out about the mayor.
Yes, okay. So
Etch?
that,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So, okay. Yes, perfect. So,
Yeah,
Just
so
Etch and Henry.
right now it's like Aries, Henry, Vel, and Etch all going to Uptown, and then Aries and Henry will go to the mayor's, and we'll go to the mayor's. I believe that's
yes, very good. So, Victor, you are heading to the warehouse to find what also the fox is up to. Specifically, keeping
Where's the warehouse on the map?
it would be around here, in the Shine Market.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
The token is not going to represent anything, so
He took the opossum.
he's dead. I killed him.
How could this happen?
As
No.
Victor is approaching the warehouse, where usually business is booming, you will hear, as you're moving through, some rumors that have started popping up. People are talking about a group of, like, company hunters, maybe, like, enrolled investigators, that have actually cleaned up the road outside of Scheinheim. Rumors circulate that now travel is a little bit more safe, and people are thinking about going to the capital as things have gotten a little strange around here. With the bandits in the forest, it might be better to just go to the safety of greater civilization.
Gotcha. Just heads up. Am I picking up anything in any other languages I know?
Type your languages in the chat real quick.
I'll just I'll click on it and it'll tell everything.
Let me check.
Common, Sylvan, Dwarvish. You would hear from Dwarvish, as one of the merchants, sort of like in the Dwarven tongue, leans in to another dwarf and says that there have been a lot of shipments of weapons coming into Scheinheim recently. he's heard from a colleague of a friend that most of them should still be somewhere in like Lowtown, but there aren't that many guards around, so there may be like arming up for some kind of skirmish.
I agree with Ruler. Okay, so going over it. Rumors about company people clearing up the road, a possible travel to better civilization, right? And then you said we're getting a large shipment of weapons, yet we have little guards, right?
Not that many soldiers here stationed for the amount of weapons that people have, that this dwarf claims to have seen moving through.
Ooh, I don't. I actually. I don't know how to approach this situation, actually.
Well, you do have some help. As you approach, you will see the fox become visible in front of you as you're approaching the warehouse, sort of like putting both his hands right in front of your chest, going, Hey, what are you doing? Stop! You're gonna blow my cover!
What do you mean?
I'm keeping an eye on Aldrak, like Ruler told me.
Huh. Well, I was gonna busy him, possibly buying him a drink and talk.
Oh, that's actually very useful, because I want to see what he's doing all day in the warehouse, and he keeps all the doors.
You want to be better? They might store the documents here. Maybe we might be able to get something out of that, like shipping orders.
Oh yes. Oh, I like the way you think. Have you ever thought about working with devils at all?
Let me think. I've worked with very alcoholic dwarves, so I could say otherwise.
I'll keep that down as a maybe. Okay, go talk to Aldrak.
Yes.
Go talk to Aldrak. I'll sneak in and try and get him like out or about. The more time you give me to snoop around, the better.
All right. And I'm going to approach Aldrak. And if I could I possibly surprise Aldrak with music, like dwarvish music?
From what source? Just out of curiosity.
I have panpipes.
Okay.
Classic dwarvic band.
Classic dwarven panpipes. There are not that many songs of dwarven in pipe, considering pipe organs are not exactly dwarven in style. However, you do know some songs that your dwarven fellows back when you work with them did enjoy. And as you start to play, I would like you to give me a performance check. First roll of the game for today.
Ooh.
Yeah,
could I? I was gonna say, if this flops, could I use a
Group inspo?
Yes.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Group inspo? You want group inspiration?
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
yeah.
So when you roll your check, if I tell you you fail, you can choose to use an inspiration as a group to reroll.
Alright, well I'm gonna ask right now if that is possible.
Just roll.
Go for it.
If it's bad with it, whether now or later.
Critical success!
Exactly. Nat 20. Didn't I tell you it was gonna be a nat 20? I was like, don't worry about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Get it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to use your inspiration to reroll this?
No.
That's exactly what I was like. Roll it first, then we'll see.
Okay.
Awesome inspiration.
As you start performing, it's not just Aldrak's attention you're grabbing, as every single person that is milling about around the market stops what they're doing and sort of starts paying attention to you. Surprisingly, you are on a roll. Like, a moment of true inspiration hits you where the song comes clear through your mind and the performance is just perfect. As Aldrich exits the warehouse, so too do his helping hands, leaving it empty, and Fox sneaks right in without anyone noticing.
Alright.
You have his attention, all you have to do is keep performing. And then we cut from you.
Hell yeah, dude. First roll of the session is a critical.
Nice.
Bodes well.
That's good fortune for
The-
years to come.
Hell yeah.
Flag.
Unless you believe in the gambler's fallacy, in which case we're all now.
No.
No, man, I'm worried about the demigod I attracted from that.
We cut.
Hmm.
To quickly give an understanding of this, because we should not be lingering too long unnecessarily, just to mention, in the workshop what's happening. Archibald, you will arrive to see that Wrath is there with the Kenku, and he's sort of taken immediate charge, just telling them to essentially, wait for you to return. One of them is sitting on the crate.
Okay. So I'll inform Rith, make sure that all the Kinku are fine, and I'll inform Rith that okay, good job, hit control. I'm kind of gonna put you as project lead, and I'm gonna check on Face Biter.
He is screaming in Kobold.
Hey, Rith, you mind translating this for me?
You don't want to know.
Oh, now I do really want to know.
No,
But okay.
No, we're talking all the swears.
It's those are my favorite. I will attempt to calm Face Spider down and ask Rith to help me out with calming him down and making him understand that we're not gonna do anything to harm him. We're actually trying to help set him up with a better future where we won't, because if he goes back to the Conclave, we're probably gonna have to kill him next time.
Right. Well, make a persuasion check. DC 25. You have
Fine.
advantage.
Give us another nat 20 for the boys and gals.
Or here, I'll toggle advantage. Alright, it's +1, guy.
No. Unfortunately, the kobold in the crate is maybe just batshit insane. Maybe just extremely loyal. Or maybe just hates you and wants to kill you. Regardless of the actual reason, your words do not appear to be heeded.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to long con this. I'm gonna look to Rith and be like, do you know what his favorite food is?
This guy's?
Yeah.
He sort of looks his eyes darken. Oppossum. Specifically.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what are the odds of that?
Well, it's a possum and elk.
Okay, I can definitely work with elk. Although I feel is there an ethical dilemma? You know what? Nah, not even gonna bother. It's Archibald's gonna pull out a little fucking notebook and just scribble down, "Get elk meat," and then right under it, also go fishing. It's go fishing as well.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you're going to be needing this. And he's gonna hand you a wrapped up little scroll. Take this in case you might need it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I will unroll the scroll and see what it is.
It's arcane scribblings that this kobold has made in a rudimentary effort to transcribe magical knowledge into. This
Cool.
scroll is a one-use scroll that, when you want to, you can add a d4 on any intelligence check you want. Anyone can use this scroll.
Nice. I'll be like, oh, that's really helpful, Rith. I really appreciate that.
Thanks. It's a rudimentary work thing. Also, what are we doing here?
Rudimentary. It's like, you know, most people can't do this, right?
He blinks a couple of times.
Yeah, man, don't sell yourself short. Like, this is hard. Like, the fact that you're doing this, like, you're able to do this with, like, basically no, like, prior education or, like, going to, like, any kind of specialized magic school, like, that's, like, really good.
You can pay me.
I will flip him a gold coin.
He takes it, he looks at it, he bites it. Thank you.
I mean, like, a little insulted you think I would give you a fake coin, but, you know, good habit nonetheless.
Oh, I thought it was edible.
What? No, that's money.
No, I know.
Not gonna unpack that now.
Okay.
And then I will proceed to kind of just give them directions, or I will ask the guy at the front of the shop just if there's any like work orders or anything that have come in, and if so, I will give them direction on how to fulfill those orders to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, there are people that need general things repaired, and your squad is going to undertake literally spending the rest of the day just working.
Yeah, and that way and I'll inform them, it's like, you know, here's how to do all this stuff. It's like whatever profits you make, like, there you go, split it amongst yourselves evenly. And, you know, that way it's like, and basically I'll start instilling in them like hey, like, as a group, like, as like a team, we can work together to really like make a good life. And like make a profit so we can live better.
The Kenku mostly just agree with you immediately. Rith is skeptical as he sees the prices. He's not happy at how lowballing a lot of these requests are, but yeah, he'll work.
Don't worry. As you get more of these done, and word gets out that you guys are putting, like, deliver quality work, people will start coming for, you know, for more expensive jobs because they'll trust you to get the job done right.
Alright.
It's like, which means don't half-ass anything. Because reputation's the most important thing you have when selling yourself.
All of the Kenku in one voice sort of like repeat, "Don't half-ass anything," and salute.
It's like, there we go. All right, I'll put some scraps of food through the holes in the crate just to make sure he doesn't go hungry. I'll make sure I'll like I'll find a way to get some water in there. Like, can I like take like a fucking empty canister or something and just kind of attach a pipe to it with like a little ball bearing at the end to kind of make like a gerbil waterer?
Sure. Okay.
I can't open the crate at this point. Like, he's too angry, but I will make sure he has water and everything.
As you hamster ball him, yes.
Yeah, and then I will just
Okay.
As I'll start making my way to Uptown, and on my way, can I stop by and purchase a few like 4 vials?
Vials. You just need industrial grade vials?
Yeah, just empty vials, like they hold 4 ounces. They are 1 gold apiece, I believe, in the
absolutely.
DMG. Right,
You will
so
find a guy who sells just general stuff.
Yep, so I will purchase those 4 vials with my 4 remaining gold. And then I will go off into an alley and pull out my alchemist jug.
Mm-hmm.
And I will produce 8 ounces of acid.
Okay.
And fill up 2 4-ounce vials with that.
Okay.
And then I will make my way towards Uptown.
And we cut from you as you're making your way up to the rest of the party. You are heading up into the Uptown. As you're approaching the gates and passing through them, most people don't give you much trouble. The real trouble begins when you approach the mayor's office. It's a massive building. where most of the legislation and delegation of everyday practices and duties within Scheinheim take place in. Many people are working here, but it appears to be entirely surrounded by members of the Gevarian Guard.
Looks like security's up. Can I look into why?
They're guarding. Would you like to approach any of them to ask?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna approach one of the guards, right? See, there's a lot of security around recently. You know, you and your buddies ought to be, taking a breather. What's with all the tension here?
The soldier sort of turns to you. He has like a long red scarf to signify his rank. He is, what you can understand at least, the bottom of the rung. He's less than a year-old soldier, essentially, in service. He looks over towards you and says, "Security has been increased around the mayor's office. We're trying to keep everyone out of danger and in line. Do you have business?"
I have business with the mayor, so to speak. New face around here. I need to talk to him.
Apologies, sir. We can't let you do that.
Come on. Can't you let a new citizen in this city?
You're a
Wait,
new
is this
citizen?
at the barracks or the mayor's office?
This is at the mayor's office.
Okay. Wait, I thought me and Henry were going to the barracks.
Henry and Ruler want to go to the mayor's office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's going to
You
the
and I are going to the
barracks?
barracks. It's him and Aries that are at the mayor's.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's you and Val at the barracks, and I'm planning on meeting you later.
Okay.
Ruler, you look over as Henry speaks to the guard, and the guard says, "Wait, you are new here?"
Hi, you could say that. And I got some business from the mayor. Came in with a merchant company not too long ago, and I represent them.
Very well. Can you show us your Gevarian identification papers, please?
Let's just say I lost these papers from a brigand ambush. You can talk to the mayor, see if we can have a rightful compensation.
Then you
Because the
will
road
have
security here is horrible.
you will have to talk to the officer of the guard in Lowtown to have the process of acquiring your legal identification paperwork. Acquire those first, then acquire a message of introduction or delegation, or a meeting with the mayor stamped by an official, and bring it to any of the workers here, any of us members of the guard, that is, and we will let you through.
Now, I already went through that long, arduous process, and frankly, I'm a bit tired. Why don't you just let me through?
The guardsman squints his eyes. My job is to literally not let you do that.
Can I step in here?
Mhm.
Ruler will put a tentative hand on Henry's shoulder. I apologize for my companion. He is a bit, as you say, he is new around here. I'm sure he did not mean any trouble to you.
You should probably keep him in a close or short leash. He stinks of alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Now, dear, would you be willing to walk with me over here? And I try to gently tug Henry to like an alleyway a little bit to get him like out of
I
sight.
kind of resist a little bit. It's like, hey, wait, let me tell you something.
As you drag him away.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme
Oh, the
whispers.
bureaucracy.
Dragging the fighter.
Oh, what was that? What did you? I do not understand why you thought that
Listen.
you could just walk in there.
Listen, think about it, right? I'm a new face around here. They probably recognize you folks already. I'm a wild card right now. Listen, doll, right? I know I have a job here that's protecting you, but we need to get in that mayor's office. I've done this trick before. Say you're someone else that you're not. They don't recognize me here. I need a cover.
Do not call me that. I called you dear to make it seem like I cared about what was going on over there. You can make a mess of yourself, but it's gonna be bad on us. That is why I care about this right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not even sure why I came here. I just didn't think you could do it. I I think I can try something. If you really want to investigate this, I can try one thing, and I'm not sure what else we can do besides that. This place is heavily guarded, and it's just the two of us.
Alright, you know what? You make a good point. We might need to find a side entrance. Or something to sneak in. I don't think taking the front door and playing it off isn't gonna be a good idea. But
You just see that she just face palms so hard right now after hearing you just say that.
Breaking the
Damn!
law.
Can I cast see invisibility on myself?
Indeed.
Alright.
As you
Let me bring
cast
it up
see
for you.
invisibility, I would like you to give me a perception check.
A perception check? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Fuck. Can I use my inspiration?
Of course.
Oh no.
I'm just like, sure, why not? I'll see what happens. I'd know my luck. Okay, good to know.
You're looking
Sometimes
around.
the dice just tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're looking around. One thing you will notice with your invisibility is that nothing is out of the ordinary, apart from the fact that these guardsmen are really dedicated to keeping everyone that they can outside of the mayor's office.
Mm-hmm. So nothing invisible, nothing in the ether plane.
Nothing that you can see, no.
Any side entrances as we just take a like. Okay,
Oh,
we can look for as we like look around. Like I want to like at least walk around the building to see if there's any side entrances that are invisible.
That's very fun. One moment.
Oh.
my.
Okay. Okay. As you're moving around, there is in fact something strange. Henry, for a moment, Ruler stops as you're moving around the building and stares at the wall, where she is seeing a door, where you just see a wall.
What do you say?
He looks unsure to tell you. Just staring at you. If I tell you, I need you to promise me that we will go to the party about this instead of doing anything else.
Got a contract.
What did you say?
What? Oh, I said, well, I got a contract to protect all of you. But that mayor fellow, with all that security, this might be a time for something right. No
This
public
is-
official has this much security unless they're doing either two things. Bureaucracy, or they're doing something corrupt. This could be a chance to catch him when he's not expecting it.
Mhm. Is the door just like in this like is it just there on the ground?
Oh, no. As you're looking at the wall, where it is like into the wall with like steps on it. There's
Mhm.
something in between the door and like where the wall should be, that you can guess is just some kind of invisibility, like wall.
Alright. Are the guards guarding this particular area?
No.
Because they don't see. Oh. Huh. Really would note this down. I think we found a way to get inside, but I think this should be one of the last things that we do. I do not believe that we have the right time or people here to do so.
Maybe when we're back, and maybe when it's nightfall.
I'll think about it. We will think about it. We will talk about it.
Alright. Suppose.
How's Henry looking?
Well-
After this.
I'd say he's a bit rugged. Still singing a little bit of alcohol. He would like a bath. A hot bath. If he ever gets the chance.
Can I prestidigitate him clean so he doesn't smell like alcohol and doesn't look like he was drunk? Clean him up a little bit.
The magic does help. Make him a little bit more presentable.
Okay, that should be a little bit better now.
Thanks. He's a little flustered by that. But anyways. All right. Do we go see the other party members now, or continue with this little recon we got going?
I believe we've already got very good information here. I do not know if we can walk in. This is already more than I thought we would even get, so I'm pretty happy.
I'm more surprised they have so much legislation here, but the next city-state over is probably less fucking strict on this. Alright. Where's the rallying point for everyone?
In the inn, right?
Yeah, well, it's still pretty early in the day, and I want to say no one's going after, what's her name?
Sabine?
Safina? Yeah, or Sabine, yeah.
Yeah, we can head over to do Sabine and check out what's going on.
Alright, I'm all for it.
Alright. I call dibs on RPing next time, though. It's our turn. I have a few words I want to say to Henry.
Oh boy.
And we move from you to the barracks, where currently Etch and Vel, both of you, are approaching. A pair of guardsmen are standing outside the barracks. Sort of one of them is sort of looking really tired, leaning more into the spear.
So, Etch will turn to Vel and kind of ask, so I will, you seem to know the, details of this what do you propose we, do? How do we approach this?
Well, we've yet to meet Stefan.
Huh?
Say we try and be casual about this. Go to him directly and for the information that pertaining to your history. And we have no suspicion of him. Try and get a lead on who he is.
Wait. Sabine crystallizes the captain of the lead of the is the captain.
What?
I think the captain is a woman.
Hang on, one of us might have written this down wrong. I have Zephan as the guard captain.
Oh, well, in the party notes it says Sabine's the captain.
No, I put down that she's the, she's the other forces in the Scheinheim.
So, like, I believe Sabine is basically, like, kind of in charge of day-to-day stuff, whereas Zephan is, like, head of, like, the entire town's military, where she's more in charge of, like, she's the equivalent of Felix for Uptown. So, like, Felix is in charge of, like, the Lowtown Guard and stuff like that. Sabine is in charge of the kind of, like, Uptown Guard, and Zephan's in charge of both of them, and, like, and everything else. Like, he's their boss. I want to say, Jin, didn't you say Sabine was taking over some of the mayor's duties?
Zephan is.
Ah, okay.
Sabine is acting on his behalf on those duties, but Zephan is.
Oh, I'm curious if you guys are gonna bump into Zephan or Sabine then.
Etch just then nods to Vel. I understand. We will act completely unsuspicious. They then begin to approach the guards. Good morning. We would like to speak to Zephan, to Commander Zephan.
The guard sort of like sniffles a bit. The one that looks tired and goes, "Commander Zephan is busy. He's a busy man. What do you want?" Wait. And the other guard goes, "That's not our job. Look, you want to talk to Zephan? He's a busy man, honestly, but I would suggest trying to talk to his subordinate. Sabine should be like, I don't know, town center, probably looking into like what's happening."
I understand. We will speak to Sabine. In the meantime, can you please let Commander Zephan know that we stopped by? My name is Etch, and this is my associate Val.
Oh, Sure, we'll inform him.
Yes, if he asks, we were hoping to find some information that is close to the public. It's relevant to him.
Oh,
Important.
alright, well, I'll make sure to let him know. The other guard yawns.
Then you said town center for Sabine?
Oh, yes. Sabine is currently looking into talking down some of the foresters. The lumberjacks have been getting riled up because they've been seeing bandits in the forest, and though we've been trying to, investigate it ourselves and put down the matter, they have gotten uppity in turn. So Sabine is going to go talk to them and make sure that they don't accidentally do any damage.
Hope that doesn't escalate.
If it does, we are authorized to use force, but for their sake, I hope not either.
Indeed. Havelein, Etch, should we go?
Yes, thank you for your help.
No worries. Part of the duties of the guardsmen.
Okay. So we should probably meet back up with Ruler and Henry.
Or at least take a look at what Sabine is doing at the moment. Done very little done.
So where exactly on the map is the center of town?
For Albertown? Let me show you.
Where Sabine would be.
Where would she? Oh, there. Okay. So we'd be going past the mayor's office then.
You would, yes.
Yeah. Would we happen to spot Ruler and Henry on our way there?
Considering that you left very quickly from the barracks and that Ruler and Henry would have to walk around the building to find the hidden entrance, I'll say yes, you will be able to meet with one another, as both of you are looking for Sabine in this scenario. In addition, Archibald can also run towards you as he's heading up.
I would like to ask, where is the Adventurers Guild located?
It's not an official building even yet. The legislation has
Yeah,
not gone
well,
up
can I ask her? Yeah, could I say I asked around about that while I was buying my
Of
my
course.
stuff?
It should be somewhere like further up from the main center.
Gotcha. So as I'm walking by through Uptown, like past the gate and like past just people in the street, and specifically kind of like going up and just on my ways, I do know Gavarian Sill. So I'd like, is Gavarian Sill like a common language that like most people would know, or is it something more akin to like mostly nobles and or like officials or like well-educated people would know?
Gavarians speak in Gavarian territory spoken more than common. Common is like English to them, essentially. It's a second language. Gavarian Sill is their native language, to put it into understanding better. It's what most of them will be writing their signs out of first before going into common.
Gotcha. Oh, I was gonna say, oh no, I feel bad for anyone who doesn't have Gavarian Sill. But I will, as I'm walking by, I guess I'll keep an eye out for people specifically speaking in Gavarian Sill, and speaking on the topic of like what's going on with the mayor, and I mean to try to gain that like information, less like we know that like some shipments have been coming in, but more so like the more outlandish like conspiracies, because Archibald understands that like having sewn a couple himself before, knows that like the best way to get like a conspiracy to really take off is for there to be some crumb of truth to it. So that way, yeah.
Make a perception check as you are moving through town then. Listening in.
Right.
22.
Oh, ignore that 22. I do not
Oof.
Unless you want to give me advantage, Jim.
No, Smiles.
3.
3. You start your investigation, certain that you will be able to find at least something, and for yours, to be honest, it's a very good plan. Then you get immediately sidetracked because you smell a very nice, tasty piece of pie on a windowsill.
Lifted by the nose.
Right.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that Archibald's flying away.
Alright, what kind of pie is it, GM?
We are talking wild berry pie.
Okay, so we're okay. Now, is this like some random person's windowsill?
Yep.
Or is this more... Okay, so
Yep.
this isn't a place of business.
Nope.
Someone's grandma really good at cooking.
Right? Give me a moment. I'm trying to think. It's like, would Archibald be able to resist attempting for this pie?
Make a charisma saving throw.
I think it might be more wisdom.
Alright. If you want to, you can give yourself like a check here. Sure.
Yeah, just like maybe less of a hard yes or no and more of a just kind of like a fun way to gauge how badly he wants this.
Sure.
Or he wants it.
Oh, he's weak for pie.
So as your eyes stare upwards at the pie, and the plan begins to form in your head about how you are going to go to get a taste of that, because let's be honest, it's a very good pie, and it would be such a shame if you did not even try it. We cut from you, back to the warehouse, where a little imp discovers something, and flies to inform both Victor and Ruler. Ruler telepathically, Victor by word of mouth. Ruler receives this message first and is immediately repeated to Victor and goes as such. Okay, so I looked around the ledgers inside the warehouse. This guy is really sloppy when he thinks that no invisible creatures are going to be about. Easy work. Good news, I did find something strange. We are talking a strange amount of shipments that have been noted to have been from the capital, but there is no information beyond that. We're talking no merchants as to who they might be supplying these shipments. No one else. All of it has been signed off by Aldrock. So, basically, all of the shipments that are coming from this line of caravans, they're like ghost shipments. Basically, like on the ledgers, they're gonna seem fine, but if anyone digs in, like the bare amount of digging, they will find that something is wrong. Also, all of them are weapons. Like, weapons, specifically.
You think this may be an uprising? And it's the mayor?
Personally, I mean, I can see it. If people are having an unrest, maybe, but...
Do you reckon that if I give you more time, you'll be able to find some more stuff? Or not?
You gave me plenty of time. You've kept him, like, occupied for, like, a solid 20 minutes. I've had a chance to snoop around. I found something very bad.
Go ahead.
I found one of Wreath's friends in the warehouse. Like a
Not a
kobold.
character, Oh.
Yeah, like a kobold. I don't know if it's exactly that kobold's friend, but I found one. And he was, like, hiding.
Go ahead, Ruler.
So telepathically, I will respond back. Hearing all of this from Victor and I assume Fox relaying it to me. Instead of an uprising, what if it's just giving the kobolds weapons? Because they have a force of a lot of people.
Sounds very logical. Victor, Ruler says that maybe the kobolds are trying to arm themselves and their companions.
Interesting. You said that one of the kobolds are here, right?
Yes.
Are they do you think they're within parameters to find them? Or do I have to sneak?
They're, like, in the warehouse. They're past, like, the main doors and even further inside. Somehow they snuck all the way in, like, into the weapon caches.
Okay.
I snuck in by being invisible. I don't know how they did it.
You know what? feel like I want to have a talk with him. You think you can help me on moving around?
Oh, I can't help you with talking. If people see me, they're gonna probably freak out.
Oh no, I meant like helping me, giving me cues so I can keep moving. I'm gonna go see if I can talk to the kobold.
Well, currently you have all the attention on you. How are you gonna do that?
Good question. I'm gonna look around if there's anything flammable.
There are many merchant tents made of canvas.
You know, hypothetically, pushing my morals, what if I gave you a matchstick that is hypothetically lit?
Ruler, he wants me to commit arson.
I want to say, without really even noticing, she grabs Henry's arm and she looks kind of a bit pissed. Like, he wants to do what?
I grab my heart.
Henry, as the grip becomes tighter, and, like, the metal bends, as Fox goes, yeah, he wants me to make a distraction so that he can go into the warehouse and talk to the kobold. He suggests arson, which honestly I don't approve entirely, but I'm not into the chaos bit, but it might work.
No. Why would you? There's a kobold there.
There is a kobold in the warehouse, like by the weapon stash. I saw him hiding.
Does he look like he will leave soon?
I didn't pay too much attention to him. I sort of like, well, I didn't know how much time I would have. So I just left and informed Victor and you about it.
I'm gonna ask Fox, did he look like the kobold that, Archibald kidnapped, or a kobold like, the smart one that we have?
I mean, I have trouble differentiating rank, but they look like a kobold to me.
Did they have at least somewhat okay robes on, like, you know, like a mage would?
Oh, no. Basically a loincloth.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't tell Victor. I would not suggest talking to that one. We know how not nice they are to talk to already. It might cause a bit of commotion, but Victor could do what he wants to do.
You
Victor,
know what?
Yeah, repeat that.
You know, if you don't mind, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what? To add on to that, as all this is happening, just Victor's already pulling out his matchbox.
Fox goes, wait. Heads up from upstairs. I'm not gonna do arson. The couple probably will not be able to tell us much. Ruler believes.
Well, wait, Ruler's on the other side?
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I did not sign up to play telephone here. Okay, I am an indentured servant. I get it, but come on.
What if I tell you what if we do this? I'll tell you I'm slightly more interested in that deal.
What? Wait.
You said working with devils.
Oh.
Ruler, slightly more interested.
Ruler, he's tempting me.
I was gonna say, it's like, oh god, Fox is a devil's weakness.
Ruler, he's tempting me. He wants to start working with devils.
Fox, didn't you say that I'm supposed to be the nice one and that I need to be the hero and that you're going to help me in that?
Yeah, you're right. But come on. Okay. Good point.
Just a quick question out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Am I hearing all this, or
nope?
Is this
This is all telepathic.
So wait, Henry is just feeling, Ruler just grabs his fucking arm and she has no reason why.
Yeah, she's not even talking or looking at you. You can see that she's spaced out right now.
Go ahead, though.
Yeah, Fox just goes, okay, listen, Victor, between you and me, I'll introduce you to somebody, but I can't do that for you. Okay?
You're gonna introduce me to somebody, but you're not gonna. That makes no sense.
Captain Sabine is just that way. Edge points in this direction from where they are. From what we've been told, if there is a hostage being held, perhaps we could ask her for assistance.
Curran, you're not there
You are
right now.
neither there nor aware of any of this information.
I'm sorry. Okay, I thought we were all together. We'd all met up
We're about
already.
to arrive.
Yeah, you're about to arrive,
Yeah,
and
so
Okay.
like Victor
Wait,
is currently in Lowtown. You're in Uptown with Vel, and you're
Oh.
basically like coming into contact with Aries, who is currently vice gripping Henry's arm while silently kind of staring off at a wall.
yeah,
Exactly.
Uh,
You know,
Oh, wait. I thought Aries was in this conversation.
I am, because
Yeah,
I
she-
have an familiar who can talk
Telepathy.
for me.
telepathy.
Oh,
Her
right.
familiar is with
Okay.
Victor.
So, as Victor,
Right.
what Fox tells you is he can't set fire to the building because Ruler basically says no, don't do that. He will introduce to you maybe another imp if you wish to pursue that in the future, but right now he can't do that.
understandable. I'd say I want to pursue this guy a little more, considering he's ordering all these weapons. Do you, by any chance, have any idea what we can do about it? We've already checked the shipping records.
Well, you do have some dirt on him. It might not be good to confront him about it, but you could blackmail him into helping you out more. Maybe if you had the others with you for like backup, you know, he works the night shift today. You come up to the warehouse with the others, and you're like, okay, show us what's happening here, boss. Well, we have some stuff on you. Not. It could be like, I suppose, more discreet, but you want to surprise him with this, with numbers and intimidation, scare him. He doesn't look like the kind of person to take kindly to, being confronted. But he also does not seem like the kind of person who actually gets into a fight. At least as I see it.
I see. I might confront him about this before he goes into work.
We cut up to Upper Town, where Etch, Vel, Henry, and Ruler, you all see one another as you're approaching the well at the center of Upper Town.
can I ask a quick thing again? Is she still holding onto Henry's arm?
I would say she would have probably let go just like a minute ago, and then she would have like brushed her hand off and like precipitated it like 5 times in a row.
Lass, why'd you did that?
I had to deal with something very interesting. We got some interesting news about Lower Town, and I had to communicate with my familiar for a minute. I had to use you as a guide.
Interesting
Unwillingly.
news, you say?
I am not gonna question your sorcerer business. Anyways, where's the rest of the others?
Victor. Oh, Victor is downtown.
And yeah, you see Etch and Vel as they're approaching you. Etch calling out.
Ah, don't know your faces. Well then, me and Ruler here. We found the mayor's hall, swarmed with guards. They won't let anyone in unless you have the right paperwork.
Well.
Well, as far as what we have, certain things are, the commander is quite busy himself, but we were told that that one of his subordinates was in this direction.
In this direction, you say?
Yes,
Edge
conveniently our third
Edge points over
suspect.
here.
What do you think, Ruler? Think we should go talk to them with the rest of the lads here?
Part 2?
Was there
Oh,
something else?
Captain Sabine.
Captain Sabine and a subordinate to who exactly? The mayor?
Well, Captain Sabine is a subordinate to the commander of the guard.
I think I think all of us together we can, talk to this fella in question.
How are we going to talk to this fella in question after what I witnessed you do last time?
Well,
Well,
no,
I believe it
listen.
would be as simple as approaching her and asking her a question.
Well, we gotta make sure we catch him in an advantageous situation. Let's not get caught out in the public. I don't want any sort of attention on us right now. Even though what happened earlier ago. But you know what? We don't talk about that.
Don't talk about what?
Shut a can. Anyways, where the hell's the subordinate?
Don't call him that. His name is Etch.
Alright. Etch.
Yes, Captain Sabine, we've been told, is over in near the center of town. Etch points in the general direction,
And you will see...
which I am indicating.
Yep, and you will see there is a small crowd of people currently communicating with a gnome on a box.
I still have seen visibility up for I think it's an hour long. So do I see anything after looking out over there?
Oh, yes, you will. There is an invisible
no.
creature here.
What's the creature?
A pseudo-dragon is sitting at the top of the fountain, looking down at the crowd of people.
Ruler will hold on to Vel's arm for a second, stopping them from approaching real quick. There is a pseudo dragon right there, and she points in the general area. It is just watching.
Invisible, I assume. One moment. I will free cast Detect Magic and see if I can get an eye on that too.
You do sense, as you cast the spell, you will sense a magical disturbance above the fountain of the Illusion School.
Let's see if it follows Sabine when she leaves. What is she up to right now? And also, which one is she?
She's the gnome. On the box.
Can I get some exposition, DM?
Yes, of course. You will see a group of lumberjacks are currently in the business of trying to talk to the gnome, who is standing on the box to be able to see them eye to eye. Adjacent to her are a pair of guards, who are basically busy being intercepting, being between them and the gnome. The gnome in question has a pair of hand axes that she currently has stowed to her sides, and she looks rather upset. The gnome also appears to have something strange about her. Her eyes are entirely blue, azure blue, with pieces of gemstone protruding from parts of her skin. You're all looking towards her as she is currently just talking to the people that are presumably the lumberjacks. Do you want to listen to what they're saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't know who was gonna go first here.
Wanderers. The lumberjacks are upset as you hear them speak up. We're not gonna go working out in the forest if there's gonna be bandits accosting us, potentially. We don't wanna try and get ourselves killed. Not on the line of work. That's your job. Why haven't you been doing your job and keeping the forest safe? Sabine sighs. The guard is already investigating the matter. As I have said before, we are busy trying to discover where these bandits are hiding and what they're up to. You're perfectly safe. Besides, you're walking close to the walls. Our people are watching over you. You don't have anything to fear. Well, what if I want a couple of guards down on the ground with us, huh? What if I want to have some protection adjacent to me? Come on! And at this point, a couple of the other people are nodding along, yeah, we can use some personal guards down there if there's bandits. And another voice speaks up, and hazard pay. And a bunch of other people start nodding, yes, and hazard pay. We can be paid more for this.
When that guy raises his
money.
voice, is Archibald just close enough to hear that?
At this point, you have climbed up rows of clothing to get up to the story where the pie is settled in there, and as you're just about to put your grubby hands onto it, you hear the voice speak out in the distance.
Hazard Bay.
Yeah, he's just It's like, unionize, brother! And then he'll go
That
back
old
to
plan.
drooling over the pie.
Mason needs braces.
Sabine responds, "No, you're not going to be receiving hazard pay. I have not been authorized to give you anything. I am authorized to tell you to go back to your jobs." No, hold up. It's not fair. We're in danger out there if there's bandits in the woods. Why haven't you been sending your people over there to take care of them? We have. We cannot find them, as I have already told you multiple times. And she's like visibly frustrated at this point.
Can I interject?
Mm-hmm.
Velk, I know that you're good at telling people if people are lying or not. Would you like to see what she means by all of this?
Wait, was she
Yes.
saying that too? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and ask if I can roll to see exactly how she's feeling about this.
Make an insight check.
See what half-truths are being mentioned. Where is my button?
Where is the button?
Here
The
it is.
truth button. No!
Oh no! Yeah, we're fucked.
Okay.
Wait, we have group inspo.
We do have a group.
Bro, she's like telling the absolute truth. There's no hidden agenda. She just can't fucking give any extra manpower.
Do we want to use the group inspo?
This is
Honestly,
important though.
I actually don't know because like I feel like you could just walk up and ask a pointed question and probably get similar result.
Party sticker
Okay,
became
but
lower.
before we
have-
send group
Yeah,
inspo,
like out of character. Like we have ammunition on this topic. We literally
Oh,
You just
literally
put out-
what?
took care of
Literally
a
what?
chunk of the bandit.
you cut out, Malachi. You literally
Oh,
what?
sorry. We're literally the group of people who took out a chunk of said bandits that they're talking about, and we and this is like out of character, obviously, because Archibald isn't there. And we are a perfect setup to bargaining chip. They want extra guards, protect them on the tree line from bandits. They can't. She doesn't have guards to spare. We offer ourselves our services. We potentially won. We can make some pay off this.
Well,
get that moolah.
That might sound like a job for me.
We get
before
to go
he goes
in-
up there and gets us in
Yeah.
trouble, can I ask what your rules are on cast? This is gonna sound really random. What are your rules on casting the light cantrip on living creatures?
Before I answer that, let me tell you what your insight gives you.
Ah, yes. How foolish am I?
So, you're looking at her, and she seems frustrated. You know what it probably is? The more you look at her, the more you realize she's probably a very lonely woman. She probably she probably hasn't had any action at all for a very long time. And honestly, it might be getting in the way of her professional life. It's a little sad.
Oh,
I feel personally attacked by this. This hurts a lot.
Apologies.
No. Usually this is what you say about women in the workplace, and I'm like, damn, this is.
Natural one, baby. Worst outcome possible.
Even worse. Shit.
Ah.
No, Henry's just like.
But yeah, so we could definitely offer our services. Basically make Sabine owe us a favor, as well as give us access to being able to go out and see the day-to-day of what the people working out there who are, if they're getting attacked by bandits and stuff. Gives us better access to bandits. We can possibly thin their numbers out a bit. In a pretty safe environment, given it's right on the edge of the woods. It's not far, so we'd have the backup of the city guard if need be. They would, if an attack did occur, we'd probably have at least Archer help us.
You know what? This is a ripe opportunity for me here. I think I have an idea here. I think I need to be in character though.
Yeah,
so
but also,
Andrew's just kind of
we have the perfect in
yeah.
to engaging in conversation with her.
Okay, Henry's just kind of token everything. You know, he kind of leans over to Ruler. He's like, "You're gonna have to hear me out on this one. But if, wait, you killed some bandits before, right? Or something, right? Around these roads?
We did.
Yes.
And there still are a couple more of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Hear me out. I walk up there and I offer my services and our services. Think about it. We might be in good standing with these people. Maybe they can help us. Just let me do the talking. I've done this whole
If we tell them we've been working with Inspector Grizz, it would help to legitimize ourselves to the guards and to the millers.
Detective Grizz, right? Or
I do not believe we should mention him because we need to keep him low to the ground.
you know
A
what?
little
Good
bit
point.
more.
Good point. I'll just say I'm an independent agency or some shenanigan.
Just say we're a concerned party that wants to help.
I'll
So
say an
we are-
independent party.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? All right. So I kind of, Henry kind of combs through the crowd a little bit, bumps some shoulders, but he's just going for it, right? He gets to the front, right? It's like, hey, you on that crate there, ma'am? Said you had some bandit troubles.
Yes, if you're here to complain about the bandits, as I will say again.
Oh, no. I'm not here to complain, ma'am. Unlike, these strongbacks here. I'd like to offer you my services on behalf of an independent agency, so to speak. You have bandits? That's no problem. I've killed plenty. For a good, reasonable price.
Great. She looks over to the lumberjacks. Excellent. It would appear that your prayers have been answered. If you're not comfortable with the guards, considering I cannot spare any more men, talk to these fine folk and arrange for your own protection.
Exactly.
Interjecting. Light cantrip.
Light cantrip on a creature. Not a creature. You can cast it on their clothes, but not a person. Skin.
Damn, here I was thinking I could, light up the pseudo dragon.
Well then. Wait, she said the laborers would have to pay this out of their own pocket, right?
Yep.
Or is it hers?
Their pocket.
Hold on. Henry kind of just turns back to the the laborers, and then he turns back to the gnomes like, now hang on now. These gentlemen's pockets here, they're run dry. They're simple, laborers. They don't have much. Surely, whatever, treasure you may have, you could spare the funds. I run a nice discount for my services on this one-time contract.
Yeah, this guy is speaking a lot of sense, honestly, and we're just people. We don't have a lot of coin on set aside for, armed guards. That's why we're talking to you. And a bunch of the people are, nodding along. Make a persuasion check with advantage, because the mob agrees with you.
Yes! Mob!
Mob!
Kill!
Rebel!
Weigh in.
You have advantage.
Advantage!
What's advantage?
Roll again.
You roll again.
Oh, please. Yes!
Hey!
Alright.
You should also, on your sheet, in the future, there should be a toggle, you can select at the top of your sheet, below your, name and stuff.
Oh,
to just turn
advantage.
advantage on and stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You have an 18 charisma?
19 in charisma.
Yeah.
I'm just 1 point away from maxing it out.
As you say this, Sabine looks just upset, genuinely pissed off.
Henry's just giving a smug smirk.
I am not authorized to offer you anything. You will go back to your jobs right this second. And this is the end of this discussion. No, wait, that's what. And then people are starting to get upset on their end, the lumberjacks are starting to become frustrated. And the guards grip their weapons.
Well, in that case, mind if I
This is
interject?
this is taking a turn for the worse, actually.
Okay, I got an idea then. Okay, Henry. He speaks to the gnome again. It's like, now. He turns back to the laborers. Let's get settled down there, lads. Don't worry, alright? Me and my little agency here, we worked in plenty on protecting people. Let's not get too rowdy, folks. Then he turns back to the gnome. deeper, stares right into their fucking soul. Trust me when I say this, you want this. Because it's only just a few feet between you and a couple fucking axemen ready to take your fucking head off.
The lumberjacks are like, yeah, well, we deserve this kind of protection, and the state should pay for it. The Empire should be protecting its own here. The gnome actually loses all just spite from her expression. She looks very calm. Yes, you are correct. She looks at one of the gods, and in Gavarian, she says, Go, please. And the god nods and starts walking away. Very well. We have taken your request into account. Please stand by.
Alright. I will wait.
Okay. The rest of you, Ruler, Etch, and Vel, what are you doing?
I'm contemplating how her level height is affecting her decisions in the workplace.
And just kind of looks back at the heart, just gives a little thumbs
Bel's
up.
like, man, where's Helius when you need him?
He is certainly persuasive.
Sorry, Sabine left?
Oh, she's here. She just sent a guard out to do something.
Okay, I was gonna say, did the dragon follow her? No.
Before you do that, Etch is gonna approach Sabine. Hello.
Greetings.
Might I have a moment of your time, Captain?
Yes?
My name is Etch. My associate and I, we are currently undertaking an investigation, and we would like to ask you a few questions, please.
Oh, of course. I do have some time. Before I have sent one of my own soldiers to bring what the lumberjacks deserve, and I have some time to spare. Please, ask your questions.
Bell?
Okay, I'm approaching. Let's just pretend Henry is unrelated. That might help solve that problem.
This will be interesting then.
So, the bandits, we're almost certain they're related to what I investigated. You have had contact with them before?
The bandits? No.
Yes, I assume that you... No?
No. Not personally.
So all you know about them is the aftermath of the raids.
Correct.
Thing.
I
right.
apologize. I am very busy with maintaining operations here in Upper Scheinheim. I don't do field work outside of it.
And
You know
is there
who
anyone
does?
who does?
We say
Well-
in unison.
She looks at both of you. Well, Captain Zephan, Commander Zephan himself often takes the reins of command and heads out to investigate. I believe he has come empty-handed multiple times, but mostly because his squadrons have been unable to discover anything. The bandits we're dealing with are crafty.
I've heard he has been very busy recently.
Indeed.
Did
He's dedicating a lot of his time to discovering where these bandits are and taking them out.
Are you associates
He
in
does it.
Lowtown
And he does this in his office?
Mostly. Sometimes he himself, as I mentioned, goes outside of the town to investigate with his soldiers.
How often does he do these scouting missions?
She cages up a bit. Why do you need to know this?
Rest assured, ma'am, we are only asking questions of utmost relevance to our investigation.
Well, what rank are you then? What is your position?
Gonna just go and pull out Don't have it listed in my inventory. The thing that we have from Grizz that says we work. We are indeed officially working.
Okay. She takes it. Starts to read it. Her eyes open wide. Ah, you're working for Inspector Grizz, the ex-Inquisitor.
With him, yes.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. She folds the paper, hands it back to you. Very well. And then a look of realization hits her as she goes, "Oh, I see. Yes. In that case, I suppose it would benefit us all if you did know. Captain Zephan has been exiting the town every third day or so to investigate the forest with his soldiers. Sometimes every fourth day, depending. He has been doing so for the last couple of weeks."
When was his last, scouting mission?
2 days ago.
One more thing. Do your associates in Lowtown help any of with this investigation?
No, not really. We're all busy as it is. Zephan is relying upon, well, the Imperial soldiers to assist him. His own people.
I see. Can I just do a retroactive insight see about how much of that, like the Book of Realization especially, what was that about?
Make an insight check.
I am rolling terribly today.
Can I make an insight check?
Yes, of course. Okay.
7 is better than my 5.
Etch.
We rolling fire today.
Etch, as you're looking
Well,
at her,
some people are.
you rolled a nice 3 there. I don't know why you have advantage.
Sorry, I accidentally had it set to that, sorry.
No worries, no worries. 3. You know, you're starting to piece together something about this person in front of you. She might be angry and just hiding it, but you're not sure. Vel, she's definitely hiding something that she's not saying, but, I mean, it's not like she has to cooperate with you.
Figure out what the guard's doing.
Ruler.
Out of character. Maybe figure out whether that guard is going for something good or bad.
Ruler, in the background, what are you doing?
You said that her eyes are an unusual color, right?
Yes, blue.
Does she have the same eyes as the pseudo dragon?
You can see that, can't you?
I can.
Very nice. No, the pseudo dragon's eyes are green.
Green.
I am very tempted to end this conversation by just shooting that pseudo dragon out of the sky and saying, "Did you know about that?"
Y'all see that?
Did we ever actually, Jen? Did you ever actually say what color the pseudo dragon was?
I believe I didn't. Also green.
As we suspected. I do not know this information. I cannot say this.
Can I keep an eye on how it's reacting? I assume like it's not deceiving or trying to hide anything because it doesn't know it's being seen right now. So would I be able to see how it's reacting to what everyone's been saying?
Make an insight check against the pseudo dragon.
Would I have
Sorry,
advantage or anything because it doesn't know that I'm,
No.
and it's not okay.
I'm just
gonna pass.
picturing like I shoot the pseudo dragon out of the sky. Some random wizard who just like lives in town is just like, Betsy, no! Just some random poor wizard.
Nobody is rolling good on
Million.
insight today.
11. That's enough to realize the pseudo dragon seems very interested in the conversation. The moment that Sabine reacted strangely, it reacted strangely as well by leaning back and looking around. And then it noticed you looking at it, and now it's unfurling its wings. It's about to take flight.
How question. How much does it weigh?
Very little. It's tiny. It's like a cat.
Can I invisible mage hand grapple it?
That is hilarious, and yes, you can. Give me an Arcana check against the pseudo dragon.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just panicking right now.
An invisible force is grappling another invisible force.
Why does this hate me? Why does this game?
Stand battle.
Can I get a group inspiration for this, or have we already used one? I think this might be really important.
Go
It's
for
okay
it,
if not.
honestly. I'm down.
Go ahead, why not?
You need to
Yeah,
roll a
that's
10.
perfectly fine.
Anyways,
I think we
relevant.
got like 2 or 3, don't we?
I believe
We had
three.
4. We have 4.
Oh wait, don't you have a personal one as well?
I already used that one because I got a 6.
No.
Natural 20.
Let's
Damn, nice.
Amazing. Multiple
Nice.
things
Beautiful.
happen at once. The pseudo dragon, as it is about to fly, is held down onto the fountain right on the water as your invisible hand chokes it down to the ground, and it loses concentration on the spell that it was casting, invisibility, and it appears on the top of the fountain being splashed by the water as it flails. You see that, Etch, Henry, and Vel, as it draws a commotion as the dragon is flailing. Sabine looks over as well, and she looks confused, and then realizes, oh shit, that's a pseudo-dragon, and her eyes widen. You also see the guard returning, with an entourage of 10 more guards.
Fucking knew that shit.
Oh, wait, is that the same
The
guard?
union busting!
Fuck!
The Union.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just have Henry says, oh shit. Gotta go on. It just runs into the crowd.
One of the lumberjacks goes, "Is that a dragon? Oh god, that's a dragon!" And there's like panic immediately spreading quickly across the people. And Sabine looks back at the lumberjacks and goes, "Wait, no!" As one of the lumberjacks like starts running away, the guardsmen in the back point their spears towards them. And there is immediate confusion as like, "Wait, why are you pointing your spears at us?" And Sabine like starts yelling to the guards, "Stop! There's a dragon!" And the guards like react appropriately by looking over, and there is just in a moment of intense confusion. What are you all doing?
Did I just possibly save the people by having the dragon just reveal itself so it's not gonna bust the union?
Very probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Henry just run back to the party, sword drawn, and just like, taps, the vest like, okay, we got a fucking pseudo dragon thing, we gotta either kill her or something.
Etch is gonna put himself between the guards and the lumberjacks.
Okay. You interpose yourself, and the lumberjacks guys, wait, why are you pointing your spears at us? There's a dragon over there. And the guards look at each other like, a dragon? A dragon? And they're just like,
I will hold up the dragon
Etch is going to say, I would suggest that the dragon is the more immediate danger, is it not, to the guards?
oh yeah, of course. The dragon is the greatest of threats. Yes. And they start like moving towards the
Go deal with
fountain. As Sabine looks over. Good. Aries, what did you want to say?
I'm just saying I would grab the dragon and just like move it so it's like, grabbing its body so it's like it's gonna just like hover above the ground in front of the fountain.
You
like,
hold? Yeah, you hold the dragon and it's just like flailing in midair.
Yeah, you just Gmart fist gun the fucking thing. He just can't be
I
stopped.
don't think Mage Hand can grab a creature. I think.
I'll allow it.
Pseudo dragon's tiny. Vel would quickly notice that this surprise is caused by a nice magic hand. See Ruler doing some magic things, and not be so panicky. He's still drawn his book, and he's keeping an eye on Sabine to see exactly how she's reacting.
I'll tell you right now, despite how badly you've been rolling, you do notice she looks a little lost. like, her composure has dropped, and she's trying to reclaim it quickly. By pointing at the dragon, says, "Ah, yes, a threat." To redirect it, but you realize the gods were here for the lumberjacks, not for this.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get the guards out. Like, get the lumberjacks out while they focus on the pseudo dragon.
Okay, you know what? I stirred up this crowd. I think it's my responsibility to end it. So, wait, hang on. So he just kind of notices the guards back there, and he sees the lumberjacks. Shit. Alright, okay, not this shit again. Okay, hold on. Yeah, ruler. I gotta handle this. Kind of sprints back over to the lumberjacks.
Yep.
By the way, Ruler's by herself. The rest of you guys are together. Like, Ruler was just hanging in the back.
Fuck!
You run over
Bro,
the
I'm-
lumberjacks. And
Okay.
the spokesman of the lumberjacks, which I should have probably mentioned at this point, he does sort of like meld into the crowd, but he's basically this like Havelein man of pretty considerable age. He has like scars across his face, and he sort of like looks towards you and goes, "What is happening?"
Listen, I don't know about you, right? But it looks like either those fucking guys are gonna carve for your own people just to get this dragon, or they're gonna do the smart option and they're gonna kill the dragon or something. I gotta break this shit up before this turns into a shit show.
Alright, everyone, we're gonna start moving away. Things are getting heated. We can resume this conversation at another time. And the lumberjacks,
Back to your families!
yeah, they start moving away. As the guards approach the pseudo-dragon that is flailing in the middle of the air, and one of them sort of like pokes it with the spear a little bit, and then the pseudo-dragon like still stays midair, and he slowly approaches it, and with a gauntlet in the hand, grabs it. Oh! Threat!
Ow.
Eliminated! Huzzah! The gods raise their spears.
Oh, why? Why now? Okay,
Uh-huh.
so the workers dispersed.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna run back to Ruler here because they're alone. God damn it, they're the only one I think holding off the dragon. I think, or the pseudo dragon. My bad. Okay. He's like, okay, tired of fucking running around. What do we do about the dragon? What's the plan?
I mean, the gods have dealt with the terrifying pseudo dragon by themselves. What do you mean?
One of them is holding it in their hands and goes, "I have secured the danger! Huzzah!" All of them raise their spears again.
I'll clap.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Well then. Wait a minute. Were we supposed to be trailing some chick early ago?
Sabine in the background is honestly just walking away.
No. We gotta get her back. We gotta question her, and we gotta question everything. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Vel was
Henry
standing
doesn't know.
right next to her.
Wait, who?
Vel was standing right next to her, so she's walking
moves,
away.
She moves past you as this is happening.
You know what? Henry just kind of just, hey you! I need to talk to you.
Not at the moment. I'm busy.
No, get back here, okay? My folks, I have some questions for you, and goddamn, I'm not gonna get interrupted by another dragon.
I am going to report this to my superior officer. This is a dragon in the middle of a settlement. And also, you have no authority over me. So back down.
I'll make it worth your while. How about that?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy! Okay,
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, let's see if this fucking works. Wait, I almost did perception by accident. Persuasion.
Oh, that's good.
She stops, looks back at you. Make it brief.
Oh, you know what? Those bandits that were mentioned earlier ago, that were making those lumberjack fellas possible. I will give you every goddamn scope they got as evidence of securing town, and I'll give you my payment to you.
For what?
Plenty.
No, in exchange for what?
She wants to know what you.
Oh
want from
yeah,
her.
yeah, the exchange, yeah, the whole fucking yeah, my bad, because I didn't really talk to them that much. Hang on. Exchange? You give my folks the answers they want, all of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. What answers do you think I can give them?
Where the hell is that? Where's Vil?
Right beside me.
Should be approaching now.
Vil, Henry's kind of took me, sir. What the hell do you want to ask stuff? Okay, I don't know what your investigation's really about here. Give me the scoop.
You, out of character, you really jumped the gun on getting information we do not need or know we need.
We need everything we got.
We don't really have any more questions for her. It's like at this point we just need to watch her for anything suspicious.
Damn it! This whole thing about investigation. We gotta get the cheese.
Is there anything you do need, or are you going to be wasting?
Actually,
my
no, I
time?
do know.
Okay.
I want to get inside that mayor's hall. Gotta talk to the mayor about some things, actually.
The mayor? Well, I can't grant you that authority. I can grant you, however, a visit with Zephan, so that you can pester him instead of me, because I am busy.
I'll take that. Can also
Great. Keep your money. I don't need it. Just get out of my hair.
Alright. I kind of lean over to Val for a second there. I'm gonna take all those fucking scouts by myself, alright? Don't worry about it.
In fact, if you're not busy, you know what? If you're not busy right now, I'll lead you to his office.
Henry kind of just, oh, okay. Alright, let's go.
Great.
I'll go with you.
Come on.
Ruler, you see in the distance. Etch, Val, and Henry are all just starting to walk away with Sabine.
Val, did you want to do something?
I'm kind of more interested in this pseudo dragon. I want to see where the guards go with this.
Oh, they kill it. Like, immediately. Stab it.
I'm more surprised they did kill immediately, alright.
Situation sorted.
The dragon is dead! Huzzah!
I'm wondering though, who asked the guards to be brought in again? Or was it just like, what happened with that?
Sabine.
Sabine was going to try to break up this unionization with guards.
Make a history check, Ruler, actually.
With advantage, because academic,
Yes.
if I may.
Yes.
Oh boy.
History. 25.
Hell yeah.
The Gevarian Empire as a whole has a few things that all citizens and members of the Empire know for certain. One such thing is thus: the dragon must be killed. Exception for Dragonborn: any dragon that is within any settlement or within sight of Imperial military forces is to be killed. There can be no quarter against dragonkind for the crimes they have committed against the Empire. And thus, every member of the military of any station in every center of commerce or civilization under the Empire's banner is trained to kill dragons, or at least try to. They do not keep prisoners when it comes to dragons. They just kill them and try to move on with their lives if possible.
With my knowledge of the limited Gavarian army knowledge that I have, was Sabina's order ethical?
Ethical?
Of trying to break up this union through possible force.
Oh, under Imperial rule, yes. Gavarian rule does not tolerate insubordination. Gavarian rule also allows members of its hierarchy to impose their will to those who are significantly lower in rank than them. The common citizenry is at the mercy of the military.
So what she did was justifiable.
By the laws
Normal,
of
more
the
like.
by the laws of the Empire, it is considered lawful.
I'm just wondering if I should, talk to her about something in particular, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I want to, but I'm like, eh.
Ethically speaking, by the way, in general history, no.
What? Using military might to keep your citizenry in line is a bad thing outside of the confines of of the system it's in?
Can I ask two more questions? Can I
No.
ask two more questions?
Mm-hmm.
So, what was the color of Carl's pseudo dragon again?
Red. Oh, sorry. Carl's is the dragon. Green.
Yes. Green. Every pseudo dragon's been green.
Yep.
And I'm wondering, did her eyes look anywhat similar to a pseudo dragon's, or was it like anything like? Can I tell if there's anything weird about her eyes? Since I've had some time just to sit back and focus.
There is something weird about her, and that is that her eyes are not looking normal. They do have like gem-like properties, and with your history knowledge, you will know there are several influences that this could be from. Most peculiarly is if she has a connection to a gem dragon.
And is the Gavarian people okay with gem dragons, or is
Nope.
it all dragons I hate?
All dragons are foes of the Empire. No exception.
And she's just walking around, and people just don't know.
Oh, apologies, because I should mention this. Not all. The only dragons that are allowed within the Empire are those that have been specifically bred and broken to be in service to the Empire.
I assume that gem dragons are maybe possibly one of those.
There have been no records of gem dragons ever being part of the Gavarian military as of this year. The only dragons...
When you say dragon gen, like, are you talking like when they like breathe them, they're like full on like actual dragons, or are you talking more like drakes and stuff?
For the most part, wyverns. Wyverns are the dragons that have been broken down into mounds for members of the military, in particularly the House of War, to utilize in field operations. There have been records, there were, at least until 100 years ago, actual living dragons, adults, who were under the service of the Empire. Those were called siege dragons. It is some gruesome information about them, so that you can have a better understanding of how the Empire operates. The only reason those dragons were allowed was that they were raised from eggshell into adulthood underneath the Empire's careful watch, and systematically induced into service by performing major brain trauma.
So
Essentially making them literal just weapons.
So her having gem eyes is something that concerns me greatly as ruler. Alright. Can I summon Fox right next to me?
Poof! Fox operates. Whoa! Hello.
Sorry about that, but I need you to keep an eye on her. And I look over to Sabine. Because I'm still not with the party right now.
Sure. Yeah, alright.
Tell me if she talks to anyone or what's going on when she leaves our site.
You got it. I'll do that.
Especially if it's something with a gem or anything like the sort. Alright. I will follow the rest of the party now after giving him that order to tail her.
He disappears as you catch up with the rest of the party, as they're like halfway across the street at this point. Vel, were you also following, or did you want to do something else?
Oh yeah, if the pseudo-dragon situation is dealt with, and I also don't I have not been informed of the Shine Market yet. I have plans for that out of character, but what Vel would do is go with the party, because Zephan.
At this point, Archibald, you finished eating the pie. It was fucking delicious. As you're sitting on the windowsill.
Comically swollen possum.
You look down to see Etch, Vel, Henry, and Ruler running behind them, following a gnome.
Okay. He's gonna make note of that. In which direction they're heading. And then, is there, at a quick glance, anything inside this person's house that looks like it could need fixing?
Okay, looking in, you see an elderly woman who is currently asleep on her rocking chair. wearing still her baker's gloves, like her cooking gloves, who is just living in a very nice little apartment in this building. Looking in, well, you can notice there is something a little broken. Her rocking chair is not rocking. Half of it is like slanted to the side.
Does it seem like a simple enough job that I could, like, fix it quickly without waking her up?
You will have to
Or is
make
it
a
something
stealth
I'd have
check.
to come back for?
You will have to make a stealth
Stealth
check. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll go for it. I'll try to fix it.
Okay.
Archibald, in hindsight, with pie no longer on the brain, would feel bad about this.
Okay. And you sneak in.
Wow.
That is I like to think as he hops down, the extra, like, pudge from the full stomach just kind of cushions the plop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you roll over, and yeah, without even making a single sound, you you manage to repair a rocking chair. We cut over to Victor in front of the warehouse. As you've been playing music and stopped, finishing your song, Valdrock sort of like nods in proper appreciation. A couple of people actually start dropping coins in front of you, like to pay you for the performance. You gather 7 copper and 3 silver.
Oh boy. Let's
Hell
see,
yeah.
7 copper and 3 silver.
1 silver is
Jen,
I just imagine you look over to Fox and you just.
Yeah.
Dance partner, no. But Jen, after doing that, Archibald will kind of just leave a note saying like, "Sorry, couldn't resist the pie. It was too delicious. Fixed your rocking chair as apology," and just kind of stick that to the side of the little like pie dish. And then I will climb down. In which direction were they heading?
the barracks.
The barracks? Ah, shit, that's like the opposite fucking direction of the Adventurers Guild. How late open does the Adventuring Guild stay open?
Oh, they basically are technically they should be a 24-hour establishment, but they should be working into the night.
Okay. Then I will follow. I will start following them towards the barracks afterwards.
Do I by any chance see a comically chubby possum?
If you want to make your way up to Upper Town from the warehouse, eventually you might.
I was gonna say, do I lose 5 feet of move speed for the next hour, Jen?
Yes, you're very stuffed.
Fat and full of pie.
Hmm.
Fat Fuck Friday, let's go!
Yeah. Okay. You know what?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say, you know what? For progression's sake, I'm gonna say yeah. Because I do
Alright.
want to meet up with the party.
Yep. And you start
So-
making your way up. You will meet
So
with.
did-
Oh,
Sorry, I was gonna say, do I meet Archibald?
yes, you will meet with Archibald as he's lagging behind. You see him sort of like rolling down the street. It's faster that way.
I'm like,
You know what? You know, I'm gonna pick up Archibald with one hand, just like, bud, what happened? And for reference, if you ever seen that image of like the really big rat being held up with one hand, that's kind of how it looks like.
yeah. Archibald.
We're having soft tacos later.
Yeah, it's like, what happened? Wild berry.
No.
Oh, here's a quick question: is Archibald allergic to wild berry? Out of curiosity.
Oh no.
God.
Why would he be allergic to wildberry?
Honest
Yeah, I was
question.
gonna say I don't know if he would. I'll say I'm down to just roll a d20 and on like I'd say anything below a 5, yes.
Alright.
Alright, do it.
Do possums have allergies?
That would be funny actually. If you want to look that up, that will overwrite whatever this is.
Are they? That'd be really funny.
Oh, you're.
No, I think Archibald is in fact does not respond well to wild bear.
You know what? Yeah, you have practically the side effects of a stomachache. Because, whoa, boy, that was too much of something that is too good. But, ooh, tummy hurty. Tummy hurty now.
You okay? You okay, bud?
Like, it was worth it.
That's good.
So much.
Until you take a short rest or a long rest, you have disadvantage on constitution checks.
Oof. It was we just look at Archibald, just like, well, I went to go get information, found out that that dwarvish guy that we got the carts from, ordering big shipments, like ghost shipments of weapons, and then there's a kobold in a barrel. I don't know why, but that's a thing. Wasn't important. Secondly,
Archibald's gonna kind of snap to attention to that and be like, "Wait, what did he look like?" Like in this instant worry of like, "Oh God, did Face
He's not
Spider get
intelligent.
out? Do I have to worry about that guy coming after me?"
according to the little devil, he's not intelligent at all.
Oh God, that fits the profile. Ugh.
No, the
What
guy was
color?
wearing a loincloth. What do you mean?
Oh God, it might be him.
Archibald begins to panic, flailing his arms.
He's too well-rounded.
It's like, oh God, there might be a possum eating kobold after me.
I mean, you are technically like a pie right now.
Yeah, he's gonna like grab you by the collar and be like, "Do you know where I could get elk? It's the only way."
Can I roll intelligence on this?
You can make a history or perception, your choice.
Oh no.
That's Archibald's like,
Thank
I
you.
must do
That's a
whatever I
perception
can
check,
to
sir.
not.
He's
to
literally
not be-
he's literally gonna take like a few steps and just rotate like 90 degrees and just like, oh, a perfectly placed butcher shop.
You know what? Honestly, yes. You see a butcher store like close by the mayor's office.
Is there a butcher shop right next to the mayor's office? I mean, I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, man. Besides causing war, this man just wants the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes a nice tomahawk.
All right, you know what? Yeah, let's go get you that meat or whatever. Anyways,
Yeah,
here's a
we'll quickly swing in, grab some fucking elk. How much is that gonna cost me, Jen?
Fucking a whole elk leg, like a gold. No, not even a gold. Sorry, 3 silver.
Archibald's gonna kind of like awkwardly look at the vials in his pocket and be like, "Hey, Victor, can you front me like 5 copper? I'm a little short."
Hold on, let me check my inventory real quick. So I
He
have.
says while Victor is holding him in his hand.
So you see him reach into it. You see him reach into his like pocket. It's just he pulls out his coins. He has 7 silver, 3. Wait, no, he has like 7 copper, 3 silver. What the hell is a quarter? Anyways, he's gonna give you the change.
Gotcha.
5 copper,
So-
right?
Yeah, so 5 copper, and I am out of money until I make my sale. But yeah, we'll buy that and fucking we'll have him wrap it up in some butcher paper and shit, and then like Archibald will just kind of like hug it and like not let it go.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Counter argument. I'm gonna hold it.
Oh.
It's just you ever see how a mom holds her groceries? I just have like the meat in like a wrapped up, just held in one arm, and I just have Archibald in the other.
Yeah, that works perfectly. It's like, okay,
Okay.
the others were following some weird looking gnome lady. They were going that way.
Don't we need to drop this off?
No! And he'll grab you and be like, I need it with me in case he comes.
Who?
Face Spider!
Hello.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyways. Shut up. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just like, alright. Anyways, let me tell you the weirdest story, and then I'm gonna make my way towards the party with Archibald the meat. I'm gonna tell him about the story how like my character played music for like the fucking dwarves and he got hit on.
Yeah,
Right.
Archibald would be like, nice.
Okay. And as you head over to the barracks, time slows down for the rest of the party as you catch up, because I am not going to be keeping you separated anymore. I am putting my hand forward.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be gang. I mean, listen, if I was on that butcher shop, I would have said, all right, give it for free or nothing.
You step into the barracks. The barracks themselves are actually really well built, in that they allow for a lot of people to come and go. Members of the House of War, as well as actual Imperial military, are currently busy having conversation here. But you move past most of them and approach the top office of Zephyr, commander of the military forces here in Scheinheim. You enter in to find him currently in the middle of him reading a book. As you're entering in, Sabine sort of like opens the doorway and leads you forward. The person you see ahead of you is a tiefling. A tiefling wearing heavy half-plate armor with on the shoulder parts the insignia of the Givarian flag. As he sort of turns towards you, he smiles. For the record, he has reddish skin with pure red eyes, and a big-fanged smile as you enter.
I like his style.
Oh, yeah, he looks friendly.
Indeed.
Well. We have some guests. Please come in. Sabine, close the door behind you when you exit. And she does.
Etch
Good.
approaches Zephyr and offers another stiff handshake.
Okay.
Pleased to finally meet with you, Commander. My name is Etch.
Looks down at your hand, looks up at you, smiles. The name's Duty, but most people call me Zephyr. Pleased to meet you. He smiles but does not shake your hand.
I think Etch will keep it there.
Damn, just
Because this is how he has been inferred that flesh bags greet each other.
Oh boy, you're gonna keep the hand there for the entire conversation then, I'm afraid. As you're just standing.
You will shake that hand.
Do you not want to shake my hand, Commander?
No. He smiles.
Inside.
I was
You
gonna
know
say,
what?
it's like,
Etch will lower his
Okay.
hand, lower their hand.
Okay, quick question.
roll to intimidate.
Quick question. Oh, sorry.
I was just saying, it's like you just keep the hand there, just roll to intimidate, to assert dominance.
No, I was. If Etch is lowering his hand, I want to roll. I want to see if I can attempt to save it.
Oh, you wanna shake his hand?
Yeah.
You do so.
Shake Etch's hand for
I
him.
got you. I got you, homie.
Etch, as you ask him that, before you lower your hand, Victor comes in, swoops, and shakes your hand. And Zephyr
Etch lowers.
just fucking stares.
What? It's rude to leave. It's rude to leave someone hanging.
I'm
I
glad
think
we
just
can
in the
finally.
background, just... Alright, what do we do?
You're curious. I was informed this is how most hominid life forms greet each other. Regardless, I'm glad we are finally able to meet with you, Commander. We have my associate and I. This is Vel. Edge points to Vel. We would like to ask you some questions regarding your investigation of the bandit trouble that the bandits that have been troubling the town and most notably the lumberjacks. We witnessed quite a stir in the town center just now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I see. Okay, it's gonna be one of those days. Very well. Wait a moment. I recognize most of you. The Oppossum in particular. Yes, I know you. You're the people working for Grizz. Felix has told me about you.
There's a
Shit, Felix. That's a homo right there.
It's like, wait, he fucking man. When he's sober, he works quick. I think didn't we meet
Oh,
him?
yes,
this morning?
I met him an hour ago. I was down in
Ah.
Lowtown for a little business. I wanted to see him in his office. And it turned out one of Grizz's people, a Firbolg, was with him, you know, nursing him. And I had a little discussion with them. I will say, I did not know Grizz employs such cults of personality
Phantom.
as they were.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Regardless, I do know of you.
Oh, that'll make this a lot easier then.
Oh, it does. Because I assume you're also interested in the major problem that has been transpiring here in the settlement. But you mentioned something happening in the city? In the center? Sorry.
Yes, just before Zabine brought us here, there was a pseudo-dragon that's dead now, but it was in the center of the city. It seemed to be...
One moment.
Oh yeah, Sabine, you need to report that.
Sabine's not here. She left.
Yeah, Archibald like, there's a pseudo dragon in the. What? It's like,
It was. The Goddard's Mage took work of it.
what was it? I mean, why was it there?
A
That's
pseudo-dragon.
that's what we're wondering as well.
Is-
We actually encountered another criminal in utilizing a pseudo dragon on my first day here in town. Actually, he was strong arming these Kenku into stealing and pickpocketing for his ends.
Fascinating.
You don't suppose that these two incidents could be connected?
Oh, I don't suppose so. I believe they are. Yes. Both in Upper and in Lowtown we are having incidents. And you said you found something, which aligns with what Felix told me. Perfect. That means that half of our troubles have already been dealt with then. Very good.
Yes,
Okay.
but
Then all that remains is to find whoever
your Captain
Mhm.
Sabine has told us that you often partake in scouting missions into the surrounding wilderness to suss out the location of the hideout that these bandits may be using. But they've come up short.
Yes, in particular, unfortunately, due to the very crafty nature of our foes. My soldiers are not trained to deal with ambushes.
If I may make an offer, Commander. The group that I have been working with under Inspector Grizz have a variety of specialized skills that may prove useful to your search. And we have been told by Captain Sabine that tomorrow you are taking another on one of these scouting missions. Perhaps we could accompany you. We could and finally uncover the bandits' hideout.
Yes, that would work. Excellent. I was planning on going later today, but if they truly have memorized my pattern of investigation, then we will catch them unawares tomorrow. We will head out, and depending on whatever time of day suits you most, either day or night, we will investigate and catch them without them knowing.
Mind if I... Oh.
No, please.
No, it's out of character. I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
roll insight. I got a bad feeling we're getting set up here.
I'll make an insight check.
I don't like it. He's too, like, oh yeah. Ah, bitch.
Yeah, you're on the
Oh,
same.
no.
same
Allow
wavelength.
me.
You should have let me do the talking. We're getting scammed.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hell,
While this conversation is happening, I will say Archibald's gonna kind of like use his stomach ache as a kind of like as cover, and he's be like, "Oh God, I need to lay down. I have a bit of indigestion," and he's gonna kind of like flop down and just kind of like, don't mind me," and just kind of roll over. Is there like a corner or something like that where it looks like there might be some just like loose paperwork or something?
Oh no, everything in this
I-
office is very well maintained.
Right? Does it?
Honestly. Oh, sorry. go on.
Is there anywhere where it looks like there might be some like is there stuff on his desk? Is there like something that I could try to sneak a peek at?
He does have stuff on his desk. Sure, make a perception check. Before I do that, also, Ruler, Victor, what are the two of you doing?
Me? Damn.
Woo!
Also
today's
earlier,
not going. Today's. a
I
bad
can't see
day.
past the folds.
A moment.
The other man's gonna fucking roll.
A moment. Victor, what do you wish to do?
I say this respectfully, but I'll be real with you, Chief, nothing, because I don't know what to do with this situation.
Okay. Ruler?
What color?
Green.
Good to know.
Cool. Archibald.
And what's it doing? Is it just chilling?
It is floating there, looking.
Mm-hmm. Anyone
Wait, what the hell did I miss? What?
Ruler can see something.
Oh, not again.
Archibald, as you're looking down at the papers, you notice something about Zephan himself. Because, well, the papers themselves, they're really boring, to be honest. It's mostly just paperwork for his thing. I will answer you in a moment, Ruler.
Okay.
Because I just want to describe the natural one real quick. But you look into his eyes. This is a man who is really charming, and honestly, this is a man you can trust because he immediately he takes your side. He's like, yeah, we can work with you and deal with this incursion. And honestly, from the people you have met so far in your journey, it's nice to find someone who is willing and in a position of power to make a difference for what matters. It really reinforces
I'm
that.
getting all this from a perception check.
Yeah. You see this man before you? Not all cops
Yeah.
are bad.
It should be noted, Archibald is inherently skeptical of everyone. Like, he still doesn't even fully trust the fucking people he's gone into battle with.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're definitely not gonna trust me either.
As for Ruler, you ask me what it is doing. It is floating there, looking in.
I was gonna say if I see this too, but detect magic is worn off by now.
It does last less. Is there anything else you wished to do, Ruler?
Oh yeah, I was muted. No. I was asking. Oh, this is so sad. I was asking, is it looking at anyone in particular? Or is it listening at specific intervals?
It is looking in. You don't know if it's listening, but it is just looking. Its eyes rolling between each person in the room.
All right. I'm not gonna be staring at it. Just looking out the window a little bit, admiring the sky and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Cause I haven't said anything yet, so it could be like, oh yeah, she's just distracted.
Mm-hmm. And to answer the 23 on insight, the man before you is the leader of the forces of the military here in Shanghai, and he seems
Whoa,
to be
really?
Yes, I know, right? He seems to be taking you at your word. He seems to be respecting your concern, and he seems to immediately fall into strategizing with you. What you can tell is that he knows about you, but probably a little bit longer than what he claims. He's also not telling you everything.
Wait. He knows about the party. What about me?
I mean, you don't know that.
Do I know that?
Oh yeah, because I failed my insight check.
Yeah, I mean, what you see in front of you is, oh, okay, this is a leader of authority who thinks as we do. Great.
Don't worry.
As for Vel, for Henry, hard to gauge. He's really good at hiding information like that, but you're pretty sure he does.
Damn tieflings and their natural +2 to charisma.
Hey, that's racist.
I know!
Not all
Damn
tieflings are the
those
same.
charismatic fools.
Oh no,
Okay,
he's
okay.
in his own game. I'm just standing at someone in the back right now, just kind of, yeah. I don't know what about the others though.
Look, all I am saying, if we work together, I can grab some of my most trustworthy men. We can go into the forest as a large force. If we see that we spook them, we split. Otherwise, we can find out where they're hiding, snuff them out, and deal with this incursion once and for all.
Good plan, not one that I am objecting to.
I have my suspicions, but my contract stands. I'm sticking with the people no matter what.
Oh yeah, I have an interesting strategy instead of what you have suggested.
What's the strategy?
What if instead of bringing a large force, we bring more of a tactical force? Something that can deal, you know, like small strikes here and there against the main force. It's hit and run tactics. So, you know, it will make sure that the city is safe, but also, you know, we're able to have more of a control over where we go and what we do.
I like the cut of your jib. Are you suggesting that you wish to investigate this on your own? That would help me also.
It'd be a good idea, but if you'd want to come with us, you're the one who knows the area more. You are the, you know, leader, and you can leave Sabine in charge. I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
Indeed, she has been carrying much of my work, much of the mayor's work as well. Another matter of incompetence. Nevertheless, I do agree. I do not mind coming with you alone if you believe a smaller force would suffice.
I believe it would be more tactically, yes.
From what Felix told me, you managed to put down some of the bandits on the road. That tells me that you are combat capable. But you being here in front of me tells me you are good-hearted citizens. Above all else, and that is important. In our day and age, there are very few people who are willing to, you know, put themselves on the line of danger above what their station forces them to. Which I appreciate.
You know, Harry's just kind of slowly nodding his head along, but you know, this obviously on his face is like, this guy's he might be full of shit, but he's not so sure.
Do I recognize any, like, does he seem like nobility or any sign of, like, coat of arms or recognition I'd have of this man whatsoever?
So the only thing, even with a 6, what Victor could look around the place is, this is a soldier's office. There are medals of honor on the wall of service. Those are recent, 2 to 3 years old. The man before you is a veteran. Not too decorated, but decorated nonetheless. He does not seem to be coming from money, however. All of the equipment that he is wearing is mandated for his position, and everything here is very simple. Only what he needs to do his job. There's no lavishness to this office. No expensive, like, rugs or what have you.
And this dude lives, eats, and breathes his work.
You never know with people, though. You never know. Anyways,
He raises an eyebrow as all of you are skeptical. Is something the matter? You seem to be deep in thought.
I can't roll. I'm
Go
not
ahead,
gonna
have
do
me
it.
respond.
I don't know.
I understand what this is. I know the Empire has a bad reputation when it comes to figures of authority and genuinely caring about the well-being of our populace. Let me dash away these rumors. I personally have made it my mission to ensure safety and control in Scheinheim. Both are aligned for the well-being of the populace first and foremost. I will not see this settlement be harmed.
If I might, Captain, you may want to know that, Commander, I mean, you might want to know that Captain Sabine seemed quite reluctant to offer guard patrols to protect the lumberjacks, and who are being robbed and raided by these bandits. And although there was a trouble with a pseudo dragon, she mustered quite a number of guards before the creature was even revealed. I'm not sure what the
Did anyone fill Archibald in on what transpired in the town square?
We haven't
Yeah.
had the chance to.
I'll do that. And I want to interject here about the whole lumberjack thing, if I'm right in character.
Mhm.
Yeah, those lumberjacks are more than willing to give me plenty of coin just so I can protect their sorry asses, just because some government doesn't even want to help those who pay their taxes. And from what I can tell, at least with this job, you're not even willing to give me rightful compensation. Because I am more than willing to take the scalps of those bandits if you want me to.
Jen, would it be possible to... would Archibald know at this point, having been in town, like, just kind of, like, seen stuff going? Like, what's... Like, is the lumberjacks, and, like, is lumber, like, their main, like, commerce, like outport? Or, like, export?
In Scheinheim, lumber is one of them, yes. In particular, one of their main exports is metal.
Wait, where the fuck are they getting the metal from?
The lake.
Oh.
They fish it out of the waters.
Literally, yes. There is metal in chunks in the lake.
Is it, like,
This is something that I
in the
suppose I
ground
should
or
have mentioned.
floating?
It is on the base of the lake. It is dredged, for what matters. This is something that I guess actually Ruler would also know, and Victor, because that would be in what have you, Fox's report. That is the biggest export. A lot of people dredge up pieces of metal from the lake and send it to the capital.
But
I can't wait to be
the lumber
informed
is
about this.
is a big part of the exports as well. Correct? Lumber is a big part of the exports as well, like it's a good percentage.
Lumber is a good percentage, yes. Secondary
Okay.
export, basically.
So with that in mind, I'm gonna look to Zephyr and be like, wait, you guys aren't protecting the people going out and, like, harvesting one of your biggest exports? That seems pretty, well, short-sighted. I mean, if that collapses, then, I mean, it could cause an entire chain reaction in your economy, and if a bunch of people have to leave the city, then there's less people buying stuff, which means merchants have less incentive to set up shop here. And then if they leave the city, it's like, fastest way to destroy a city is to have a bunch of people leave.
Zephyr nods. You are correct. You are correct. Aye, it's true. I imagine Sabine has been trying to convince them that we do not have enough guards, because it is true, we do not. Felix. His guardsmen are not doing their jobs, and Felix isn't either. And he hasn't been ever since the death of his, well, late wife. I have been sending my own people down there. Aldrak, my right-hand man, is actually picking up the slack, in turn. While Felix's guardsmen and he himself, well, they are trying to recuperate. And I'll be honest with you, I did tell him to take it easier. But can you blame me? The man has been through quite the rough housing. I don't know. My duty's to the people first. And my heart does break for him. Even when he breaks mine in turn by being... well... never mind that.
Have you looked into any of that? Because, I mean, just from a statistical standpoint, what are the odds that everyone he cares about all die within a couple of years and from basically the same things? That feels a lot less like coincidence and a bit more targeted given his station.
Yes, I would imagine. Again, a shame. I thought at first maybe some vendetta was in play. Maybe someone from his past. I don't know. I did look into it, but eventually I came to the conclusion that bleak-hearted brigands do not care who they kill. What matters is that we can move forward from these incidents, and I'll be honest with you, as I said, my heart does break for him. And I am supporting him through his time. I visit him every time I go to Lower Town. See how he's doing. And try to get him to quit drinking. I'm afraid to say I failed on that front. Yes, perhaps there might be a greater purpose as to why his family was taken away from him in the way that it did, but alas, that is only for the gods to know at this point.
I'm not so sure about that. Would you mind, because we have a bit of the paperwork on it, but unfortunately Grizz doesn't necessarily have access to everything. If you could give us access to those documents, we could see about looking into it, because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like having closure would go a long way towards getting Felix back on the wagon.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. You sneaky devil.
Good old +1, baby. 17.
With advantage.
Does anyone have guidance?
No.
I think Vel does. Maybe.
Not guidance. I have True Strike. It was Helios that had.
Yeah, we don't have Helios. We don't have our guidance spot.
You do have advantage though, right?
So you can roll again. Maybe get you something a little higher.
I forgot to.
Give us that 20, baby. Come on.
Beautiful.
Oh, you're gonna have to take the 17.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what, Ken? I think I'll take the first one.
Are you sure? Okay, very well then.
It was a tough call, but yeah.
Very tough.
Zephan sort of nods. Well, you do care about him. Who am I to deny that? He reaches into his pouch and takes out a set of keys from a keychain. Takes out one of the keys and hands it to you. It's an iron key, and he says, "This is a key to the general document segment of the building. Go inside. Look for the locker, the locker that is stamped as number 3. First row, you should be able to find, well, the documents in his case. They should still be down there on the archive."
Alrighty. I will say, I would like to make note of which pouch he keeps his keys in.
His right pouch.
Gotcha. Just for future reference. Just in case.
Ruler,
Yes.
do you wish to talk to Zephan?
Yes. I muted. Oh, I'm not muted. Good. I was worried for a second.
Hear
I'm very happy to hear that.
Well, I do care about him.
So, I would inform him what happened with Sabine and the guards and the breaking of the union. What's his reaction to that?
I think we already talked about it.
I know, but like, I want to know his thought about she was willing to just put the guards there, and the only reason why it stopped was because of the pseudo-dragon. Does it look like he'd be okay with her taking those actions?
He looks focused on your words, and then he shakes his head in disappointment. I was hoping she was not going to act this way. She does have the authority. Shame. But, well,
What
tough
would you have done?
times. Tough times call for tough decisions to be made. I would not stamp down the mob. The people are just worried. I would personally... Well, personally, I would have liked the mayor to do her job and deal with this. But she's too busy with internal affairs, so I've taken over her job, so what I would do is... when push comes to shove, I guess I would have to draw my troops from the lower town and have them stationed outside, and let whatever troubles are taking place down there continue to do so. And he says that with a bitter expression.
Wait, hold on.
So he took the mayor's quote job, but just busy with things.
I've heard that there's an adventurers guild that was recently put in place by the Empire. That gets funds directly from the Empire, correct?
Yes, the mayor requested that we build one. A courtesy to the people here, some of whom wish to take the reins of life in their own hands.
Well, I have an idea that could solve more than one problem. I've noticed there's a lot of disdain for adventurers here. Not a very good reputation, you could say. And since it's funded directly from the Empire, you could outsource the guard work in Lowtown to adventurers, help them not only, get a better grasp on just general duties and carrying themselves, but also to sow goodwill in the populace. It would help stimulate their pockets, keep the citizenship safe, and allow you to, send extra guards out to help protect the lumberjacks.
We could. That is a problem in that it will take time. But, well, we're not under any dangerous threat, are we? I will... Actually, yes, I suppose I do have all the authority since the mayor is currently busy. I'll consider it genuinely. I think you are onto something big here.
I got a bad feel. Can I look in... Is there some way I can, figure out what's the Empire's, reputation towards mercenaries? Because I got a feeling they don't look at adventurers, they look at more professional regiments.
You would know this from your background. You would know. Because, well, at this point, I do not trust the dice to roll well to give you this information.
Yeah, let me talk to the Oppossum real quick via ear.
You would know that the Empire does not look kindly upon adventurers. It basically views them as dangerous individuals at best and horrible threats to the nation's stability at worst.
I'm guessing mercenaries is a different story, right?
Indeed. Mercenary companies work for coin and can be employed. They also work by a code in that they are expected to perform the task that you give them. And, they will not use their powers to kill, say, the leader of a nation because they think he might be evil, in quotations.
Yeah, as long as it's for money, though, it's understandable, probably. Or,
That comment feels a little pointed.
You know what?
No, I mean, I'll be honest with you, every adventuring party fucking kills the evil king. It makes...
Or some baddie, you know, some
Or some
baddie, you know, it
baddie.
could be anything.
Look, if I put
Actually,
Yeah,
you know
but
what?
just who they think is evil, I'm like, yeah.
Could be any definition
Yeah.
of variant. But you know what, hold on. Let me like come for the group here and like go up to this
Before
guy,
you
because...
do,
Go ahead.
Ruler,
Mm-hmm.
you wish to also ask him something else?
I was gonna look at Vel. Can I do the side eye to Vel? Like, is he telling us everything?
I'm going to... I don't know how exact expression I would make this, but it's like he seems sincere, but he's hiding something.
All right.
Mixed bag.
Let's have Henry go next, because what I'm about to do is gonna flip everything, kind of.
Yeah, I think
Can I get
Stay
one
here.
question in first, though?
Oh, for God's sake.
Yes, of course.
Hopefully this will be quick. What manner of internal affairs is occupying the mayor? That sounds troubling.
Oh, I honestly wish I actually knew. Because then I would not be upset about it. But I do not, as I was dumped with all her work.
Troubling indeed.
We come for them. Let me just get out of the way. It's like, alright. I'm tired of this shenanigans, okay? Look here. I was the one that got those damn laborers, you know, up in arms in terms of protection. Because what I'm seeing here is we need a little bit of professionalism. You need a professional mercenary like me, right? I worked with a guard a long way, in the capital. Surely you understand that. So what I'm trying to say is, at a discounted rate, not only can help you solve your problems, but maybe this whole bullshit politics I'm seeing here. That's all I'm saying. Because when I can tell, sure, you can outsource to adventurers, but you understand in the Empire's, you know, terms, they don't like, you know, amateurs. Why don't you let a merc like me, you know, help guide these people? You know, he flashes a wink to the group, you know. Show them a way. Show them how, you know, how the real deal is.
I did not
As for
realize
conscience.
you were the one that got them up in arms. I apologize if that's the case. I did not wish for them, for their discontent to reach this point. Very well. Then let me pull up a contract and we can formalize this proper. I can
Yes.
hire you for this if that's the case.
No, not just me.
wonder-
There's about a couple of us here, so it's gonna be payment per head kind of deal.
Very much understandable. We can have this as a company thing, and he's like rifling through his board as he's
Well,
about to seal the deal.
If
Yeah, while you're in there grabbing paperwork, I was thinking of selling some wares to those who would be interested. Do I need any kind of formal documentation for that?
Oh, indeed. Well, I suppose since I am working for the mayor, I can also stamp that out for you. Everyone can come out of this, well, wealthier than we entered, and better off to boot.
Seem particularly excited about that?
He does.
Archibald will very genuinely, look at him and go, "I'd very much appreciate that."
Oh, and what's his name again? Zephin? Wait, do we know his name? That's the quick question I want to mention, not a character.
Zephin?
Do we know his name?
Yes, you do.
Okay, never mind. So, Zephin, one last thing I forgot. I need access to the mayor's hall.
You wish to speak to the mayor? Well,
Yeah, about some, merchant issues.
yes, of course. Once you have dealt with the problem of the bandits, which is actually the threat, I would be more than happy to have you situated to have a discussion with her, and I'm sure her schedule will be open.
Alright. Now, what's the contract? What's the details?
He presents to you a very fair-looking contract. Ruler, do you wish to say
Mhm.
anything?
She'll step up if everyone else is okay with it.
Go for it.
Put the hand on the contract, like just covering it, looking him in the eye. I do not believe you are telling us everything that you should. I don't know if it is because you don't trust us or because you can't.
Wait, this is to Henry or Zephin?
No, this is the Zephin.
Oh, shit.
Oh? Why would that be?
I don't know.
Oh, wait,
You need to be able to answer that.
I understand. Mistrust. I can assure you from not only my state. If my station does not speak for my sincerity, what could I do to prove that I am being forthright with you? I have offered to fight alongside you, in a dangerous territory no less, and I am offering to help you out with your own financial troubles.
No. How about this? I can show you a sign of trust. And we will see what happens afterwards. Would you be willing to tell us what you've been withholding this entire time if I do something for you as a favor?
Can I add something real fast?
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr, you better answer what the lady's got to say, because I'm a man with nothing left to lose.
Well, I haven't been holding anything per se, but very well. If it will alleviate your fears, sure thing.
I will vortex warp the. Actually, no. Can you hold your hand out, and I will put it in. I'll put it above the contract as can you just hover it there for a moment?
Of course. He extends the hand out open.
I will vortex warp the pseudo dragon into his hand.
Okay, you're casting a spell. Zephyr immediately looks guarded as this happens. You see his hand reach for for the weapon he has on his side, his mace, as he instinctively believes you are trying to do something harmful to him, but you aren't. You're targeting the pseudo dragon behind him. Very well. The pseudo dragon attempts to resist this effect.
What?
The Vortex Warp spell requires a Constitution saving throw to work.
Yes.
Alright?
DC 15, baby.
I hope it fails. Please fail. This would be so cool if he fails. Please.
What are you
Dragon
fucking...
rolls?
Oh my god!
Yes!
Yeah, I was gonna say these pseudo dragons are not expecting someone to do anything while they sit invisibly.
It's kind of like this.
As the spell pops off, with a natural one dropping out of invisibility, is a very scared and surprised green pseudo dragon.
I think you're free to. I think you can talk freely now.
What? Zephon's eyes open wide as she looks at the pseudo dragon, and instinctively.
Before the pseudo dragon do anything, Etch is gonna grab it.
Wait, no.
Another one.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, Etch. Can I say something to you real quick?
Yeah?
I teleported it into his hand, so it's fine. You don't need to grab it. It's okay.
Okay.
Indeed.
I thought it was on his desk or something.
Yep, he interlocks his fingers, and his gauntlet grasps the pseudo dragon, and the pseudo dragon in draconic starts baying. Do any of you know draconic?
I don't.
Nope.
Probably not.
Hold on, let me check
You know
mine.
what's really funny, Jen? Is draconic is on my list of things to learn.
Oh.
Damn.
Because I was gonna use Gavarian Sill as a stepping stone to try to speed the process up with the help of Riff.
Okay. As it starts baying, it looks up at Zeph and then looks up at all of you and stares over at Ruler, and bay is in draconic. That's something that you do not understand. As Zephan holds it down, he lets go of his mace and holds it down with both his hands. And you can see his fingers are interlocking around its throat, a bit too hard as the dragon begins to suffocate as he looks up at you. How did you do that? Where did this come from?
Way out of character. Are we trying to kill it, or are we trying to talk to it? That's my first question, because they killed it last time. I don't know if we're trying to keep it alive this time.
Nah, we can just kill it.
Actually,
Okay, well in that case,
Jen,
Henry, drop the hand axe on its fucking face.
can I actually attempt to because Gavarian Sill is a hybrid language with Draconic?
Yes.
Can I try to Enigma style just decipher what he's saying based on context in Gavarian Sill?
I am so happy that someone uses this information, because yes, you can broken translate what he is saying. The pseudo dragon.
Whoa.
Nice.
As you're doing that, Henry's kind of just bringing out his hand axe ready to, get the swing ready.
Give me, real quick, a history check.
Can I do so as well? I have Gavarian Seal as well.
I'll allow
Yeah,
you.
this seems like a passive thing, so anybody who has a language can roll. Is that fine?
Yes.
Anyone? So we're all rolling history checks.
Anyone?
Holy
has-
shit!
anyone-
I am I am.
Anyone who knows the Gavarian Sill
Yeah, no
language.
mid rolls today.
I got no
Barbarian.
idea how to check my languages.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
I
fine.
have none.
Oh, you should.
You have some. What?
You should have like 2 at least.
Don't know where it is.
Okay.
You get some from a background, and you also get one. You get some from your like race typically.
A
Suggestion.
lot of time it's get this one or choose any language.
Yeah,
Good.
and if you ever get a duplicate during character creation, you can just choose one.
I'll say this because we have so much success. I'll just say what, like, brokenly, what the dragon says as he goes. Wait, no. Not supposed to. As he's getting choked.
Yeah, Archibald will be like, whoa, lighten your grip. He's trying to say something here.
Henry's just kind of like about to like throw that swing. It's like, okay, wait, hold it. All right, hold
Zephyr,
it.
Zephyr looks up at Archibald and he's actually looking surprised as he asks, "You can understand it?"
Well, I mean, sort of. Like a Gavarian Sill has some similarities to Draconic. They're just kind of piecemealing it together here.
Why should we listen to it? It is an enemy of the Empire.
Have you
An
ever
interrogation
heard?
approach
Like,
useful.
do you guys not do any kind of reconnaissance? You
Listen.
have someone who could tell you a lot of information you don't know in your hands right now, with
To
not
trust
really, with a
information
really
from
good reason to tell you.
To trust information from a dragon is a mistake. He says that, but his hands do let go of the dragon enough to not choke it.
It's like, well, if you assume everything that they say is a lie, you can still get information.
I'm just kind of still just holding up that axe, like, you know, whether or not I want to hazard pay for this. I'm just saying.
Everyone does.
I'll just try to, you know,
Oh.
all right, try to, you know what? Tell him this. Tell him I'm gonna chop its fucking face off if it doesn't tell us why it's in this fucking office.
I cannot speak to it.
But we can try.
I'll say this, can I try to, like, in the opposite direction, like, take pieces from Gavarian Sill to piece together, like, some semblance of a question?
Can I give the help action?
Yeah, you can attempt to do so. Make another history check. Advantage because Ruler is going to help you as you
Nice.
grab a piece of paper, the contract, I guess, and start writing.
Yeah, I just scribble on the back.
Advantage on the check. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Right. Oh boy. Did
Okay.
you need it though? That's the question.
So the question I'm attempting to ask is, like, what are you, like, why are you here?
You present this to the dragon, and the pseudo dragon is forced to look at it as Zephyr lifts its head up to look at the paper, and the pseudo dragon looks at it and looks up at Zephyr for a moment, and it pauses, and Zephyr looks down at it, and the dragon blinks.
Oh no.
All right, what is going on there?
And
Okay. You know what?
immediately,
I wanna
the pseudo
try-
dragon, the stinger on its back, which I think for those of you who don't know what the pseudo dragon looks like, because I don't think one of you was here for it. Let me show you what the pseudo dragon looks like. The stinger on its tail stabs into Zafin's hand.
Yeah, okay, I'm dropping the axe on it.
Is that an attack or a saving throw?
It's an attack, and it hits him, and Zephyr clenches his teeth as Kilted, make an attack roll with your hand axe.
Yeah, hold on. And
Yeah, quick question. Could I also join in?
slapping.
That will hit. Roll damage. As before you join in, he might just die, so give it a second.
Well, because, like, pseudo dragons are tiny, right? So, and the stinger probably doesn't do much damage.
And poison though, so we're gonna have to check.
Okay.
Don't worry,
6
I've-
damage.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Before you can react, Victor, as you take out your weapon, Henry cuts its head off.
Done.
At this point,
And I'll say this now, we gave it a chance.
Zephyr takes like drops the
Give
body
it
to
a
the ground as he puts one hand over his gauntlet and he like clenches his teeth.
You alright?
Blood the book. Is that poison?
Let me ask you, Jin. In that time, I do have resistance prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use it to attempt to, because it seems like he would fail.
Oh yes, it does.
So yeah, it. Let me open it.
As
Get a little
green
spell sheet.
venom begins to flow through his body, and you don't even have to roll. One succeeds. As the poison in Zephin's hand subsides, magically drawn out of the gauntlet.
Commander, are you okay?
I like to think like Archibald just fucking is like, oh shit, fucking just fucking grabs it and just puts like a little suction thing on it out of his pocket. Just like, nope.
Accursed little monster.
Vel stops casting Lesser Restoration at the last moment to avoid wasting the spell slot.
You're
And-
done.
And he looks up and he looks like Archibald's gonna look over at Henry and be like, it's like he still had a grip on it.
A grip, huh? Yeah, it nearly poisoned our guy who was gonna not only give us money, but also
we could have just
answers.
grabbed the tail or tossed it in a box or something.
In my line of work, and the Empire, for God's sake, we don't play games. You have to do a job and protect your
Yeah, well, maybe
employer
this war
most.
would have been over if fucking people asked more questions.
You know nothing about the guard. You know nothing about where I worked from.
You know, out of character, we could have just put the cone of shame on them.
While this is happening, I'm going to throw a healing light at Zephin. What is that again? Just a d6. Okay.
That'll probably heal the wound.
Frustrated
Should have this. Oh, yeah,
at the
there it is.
loss of like potential information. Archibald's gonna go over and look at the sheet of paper where we wrote the question on it, and can I try to decipher where we went wrong? Like to see if like,
Uh,
fuck.
Make an insight check as ruler. Zephin looks up towards you and goes, sorry, he looks up to Archibald for a moment and goes, this is why we do not work with dragons. Where did you find
Yeah,
this?
well, I mean, you did just try to strangle him out. I'd probably be trying to get away too. Honestly, did you do it? Don't
A
you
moment.
guys aren't you guys trained on this sort of thing? Don't you know that they have stingers?
I
We have
slay
trained-
giants and monsters of mankind, not fucking dragons on the daily.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I will be honest, I was not expecting it. And he looks up to ruler. Where did you find this? How did you bring it into my hand?
It was outside your window. It has also been trailing and watching Sabine, and was with Caro. They have been all around here. Green pseudo-dragons. Now,
Spies.
do I have your trust and attention to listen to us?
You already had it. But one less spy is good.
No, we didn't. You need to tell us something, and now there's nothing to hear it. What the hells is going on?
Fine. If you must know, the settlement is under attack. We've been trying to keep it under wraps.
From bandits or something else?
We believe that the settlement has been targeted by a dragon. We believe the bandits are part of its forces.
So you mean to tell me you want me to just slide into a contract for killing bandits? I had to protect these folks here. And now you're telling me there might have been a fucking dragon there and you guys played chicken here.
We have not been looking too far into the forest in fear of running into it. If we aggravate it enough, it might attack the city.
So
the town.
help me God, sir. I'm going to bring that fucking dragon head to prove a point to you.
If you could kill it, I would be impressed.
Let me tell you one thing about the guard I was in. We don't play fucking games. And by God, if you just put this as a, little bonus, I will gladly sign this pen and quill, stamp of approval, and with the fucking Emperor's blessing while we're at it.
Sounds like a very good deal, if I'm honest. But to be transparent, we have not been informing the populace as to not arouse both panic and suspicion. We believe the dragon is trying to infiltrate the settlement. If it believes it has been discovered, it might attack, and the casualties will be too high. I am working to minimize as many casualties as I can.
Actually,
I have a question.
go ahead, Ruler.
How is Fox doing? How's Sabine doing? What's Sabine doing?
Sabine is not here. She
Fox
left.
is trailing Sabine.
Oh, fuck. You get a mental message. Ruler,
Yes.
Sabine left Scheinheim. She went out.
Oh, son of a bitch. I
Alright.
fucking knew it.
She's in the we're in the forest right now.
Mhm.
She's talking to some kobolds.
I assume I have the transcript of everything that was written down and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I will move the contract, everything off his desk out of the way, put down the transcripts. Your second in command is currently outside the city in the forest, and Aldrich has been doing secret cargo missions, taking things that, are from weapons. I assume on the kobolds, that they're in the forest. This is an act of war. We have to do something now.
Henry's only hearing this now, though, so it's like, holy, what? How the fuck do you know all this, lady?
It was actually because of her friend and me. I played music. The other little fella snuck in.
You're
I'm
telling
saying
me
that's
Classic. I played music real good.
You're telling me that
Exactly.
both of my subordinates, my trusted subordinates, are working to undermine the efforts of the Empire right underneath my nose. And at this point, Ruler, you get a message. I have an update. I noticed someone is here with us.
What?
Who?
Oh dear. I don't know what these are. They look like Dragonborn people.
I'm going to peer through his eyes.
You see some very scary looking dragon-like humanoid-shaped forms. You see this person. One moment. Is
I
talking
love Fox so much.
Is talking
Fox
with
is-
Sabine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a draconic.
Uh-huh. While I'm in this site, I put like a hand on the table and prestidigitate a statue of what this guy looks like, as well as Sabine and Fox, so he can see what I'm seeing.
What? What is this? A draconian? Here? Oh no. But that's impossible. The Grandanumvar is not even close to this side of the continent. How can this be possible? They would have to have gone around the Empire's outer... This doesn't make any sense. Zephon is looking speechless.
Oh my god,
Maybe he's just confused because he doesn't know what's going on in terms of like
Are
how.
we- Yeah, like we're able to like see these transcripts as you've like laid them out, right? Like we're privy to this info.
Yeah, yes.
Wait, we can all-
Everything has been written down word by word of every single document that this guy had his hands on.
Son of a bitch.
I think that like Archibald's gonna be like, look, all I'm saying is like the Empire is big and all, but you're not exactly world encompassing, and we are right on the edge of the Empire. So I mean, I don't know about you, but like I know maps look flat, but it's actually a big ball. You following me? And he kind of snaps in front of Zephin's face.
Ah, yes. Yes, this is terrible.
So if they're up here on the map, they can just go this way. And he kind of like points up. It's like, and they'll come out here.
Oh, I see.
It's like, and point. It's like, yeah, they probably literally just directly walked, like traveled north, which would then turn into south, technically while still traveling north. Basically, they could have just gone this way. They wouldn't have to go around the entire continent. They could literally just go in a straight line.
Then why didn't our scouts report anything? Too many questions.
I don't know.
Not
I mean,
enough answers.
you've got your right-hand people fucking knee-deep in all this. It's not that outlandish that if they didn't get caught before, that there's probably plenty of others that are in on it.
If Sabine is undermining me in this matter, Aldrich is definitely doing something worse. Damn it! I do not have enough time to get to both of them.
Like, Henry's kind of reserved back. He's kind of just got a hand over his mouth. He's just whispering, maybe if I can get my old guard back.
We need to stop them right now. Both. If I recall them, they will probably understand something is wrong. Damn it!
Need to hit them both at the same time then.
Yes.
How's Vel looking with all of this?
A little surprised. We did already technically know that there was a dragon, basically doing the kobolds with the bandits, but this is a little bit more than he was aware of.
Oh, she's looking at you to vibe check this man.
Jen, you said that that he goes out on an expedition into the woods every few days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a few days
Mm-hmm.
since his last one.
Yes.
Which means it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for him to set out. And it would be reasonable, what with Zevin having found that Sabine seems to be preoccupied with her with duties, to then call upon his other right hand to maybe come up to Uptown and cover for him while he's away, thereby drawing him to us while allowing us to, without suspicion, leave the town and head into the forest, as his normal routine does.
Indeed. You're
So
correct.
can Vel vibe check him for me?
Yeah, how's he holding up?
You can make an insight check.
Finally good with the inside checks. What's up?
Is this all new news or not?
You can tell he's definitely undergoing a form of shock. You can tell that he is focused on shutting down both of them. This is a threat to his authority and they need to be stamped out. What else can you tell me?
Nod. Sincere.
Archibald will be like, when you saw Felix, how was he looking? You said you saw him an hour ago. Was he looking... No, we stopped his drinking for the day. So was he looking better?
Your
Better based on...
Grease's employer was taking care of him. Taking care of his situation. Not on my mind right now.
Send for Felix. And it's like, send for Felix and his caretaker. Have them come up with your extra guard, the personal guard that you said you've sent down to Lowtown, correct? Have them come up. Send for... What's his name? The other dude. Fucking...
Yes.
The guy in Lowtown we were tailing. Aldrock. Like, send for Aldrock. Tell him that you're preparing for your, expedition as per scheduled.
No, Aldrock must not be allowed to leave. If Aldrock is currently doing something... No, I want you to go to Aldrock and find out if he's genuinely doing something Aldrich is a hothead. Sabine is more cool and collected than him. If he is actually undermining me, he has the capacity to blow up Low Town. Find him and put a stop to him.
Okay, well, I mean, that is kind of my forte.
Sabine must not be allowed to re-enter the city. I am mobilizing the garrison. And he stands up.
Before he does that, I want to say out of character. I want to do something to test his loyalty to see if he's actually telling us the truth, because this guy's been sus the entire time. Is everyone okay with that meta-wise? I don't want to, rock the boat.
I mean, we've
be
done,
honest.
really high insights on him. So unless this dude's,
And I'll be
literally
honest.
the most deceptive person on the planet, I don't think there's much, I don't know if there's much reason to, not trust his response.
Besides, I'm a merc, and I did work with the Empire before.
An important
They
thing
gotta
to know
trust
about
me.
an important thing to know about insight. It does not magically tell you if someone is lying or not, nor does it tell you their true intentions or allegiances. It is a skill to understand someone's position in the world.
Wait,
And how, of course, their composure is.
Wait a
Well, yeah,
minute.
as I'm saying, it's unless this guy's literally just one of the most composed, people, even after being given shocked multiple times in the last 5 minutes with world-shattering news, oh, you have spies just literally looking in through your window, it's without you knowing this whole time. That's fucking gonna shake somebody up,
I did.
finding out that their second in hand is actively in the process of meeting with enemies of the state that are literally someplace that they would be unheard of for them to be. That's that's worldview shattering. Basically everything this guy kind of fundamentally understands to be true, or says is his beliefs and stuff like that. So it's either he is the tippy top doing it all, mastermind of the whole situation, or he's genuinely telling the truth. But I feel the likelihood that this guy's the mastermind, it's possible because of his weekly excursions. But didn't they say that a bunch of their guards end up dying when they go out?
I'll just say is this: I don't think he ever signed the contract.
What if they're setting up? Because he's probably telling his captains. The captains might know where he's patrolling, right? What if they're setting up ambushes?
That's what I was trying to do earlier ago. I feel like I'm just seeing stuff on repeat on something.
Ruler, you wish to do something to test his loyalty. What would you like to do?
I wanted to set the scene of what I was. This entire time, the reason why I've been doing all of this to him is to break his composure as much as physically possible to see if he's lying or not. Do I think I've done that with my 20 intelligence?
You can tell that his composure is very much shattered. He's looking panicked, yeah.
Is he? Do I believe that through intelligence alone? Is he being forthright with us, or is he still is there something still going on? I'm not asking for an insight check. I'm asking for if I can do an insight check with intelligence. Have I broken this man enough to get him to reveal what I need to hear?
Well, what do you need to hear? If he's loyal to the Empire or to the enemies of the Empire?
I need to hear if he knew about this. If he knew. This is not a shock to me hearing all of this stuff.
Oh, Vel has the answer to that.
Yeah, he is utterly dumbstruck. You did it. Mission complete.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if we need to do much more. I'm pretty sure he's in a state where it's and especially that it's it would be very hard for him to disguise motivations and stuff like that.
Vel specifically has a piece of information I haven't revealed to the party.
Oh.
Huh?
If you could look at your chat. Vel. You're all
I missed that. Oh god.
I was wondering what you were doing.
I'm just more confused on. I'm still with the whole contract thing. I don't think that's getting signed.
That's been thrown out the window. I don't think
Kinda
I've ever seen
Archibald
that
and
contract.
Curran. Archibald's like looking at the merchant permit and the stamp sitting next to it and contemplating just doing it himself.
Why don't we have Vel talk about what he wants? What he needs
Okay,
to
so he
say?
says you gotta go after Aldrich.
Yeah, and he stands up.
am-
And you realize as he's standing up, your eyes open, the iris becomes smaller, and moments turns, moments just dilute.
How's Vel doing? Like, what's going on? What do you?
A reaction
Why
that
did you
probably
seem more surprised to see Ruler showier than the Draconian himself?
a reaction that probably you should have had a moment ago, as you ask this.
Should.
He asks, "What?"
I hear that. I trust Vel with my life. I want to do something if possible.
What do you want to do?
I want to have my laughter demon cast friends on him.
Oh my gosh.
As your laughter demon, first of all, warps out of his form and appears in his office, Zephan, motherfucking Pestle, reacts with his own held action. He jumps out the window, crashing the glass and falling down on the street below.
Okay, you know, I'll just wait. Was this Zephan? He
Now
fell
I
out
think
the
about it.
fucking window.
Hold on, Aries, does your feat, that like your telekinetic feat, are you able to use that as a reaction?
No, it's a bonus action. But the thing is, though, is that like,
I was gonna say because you can shove somebody.
oh
right?
wait. He can do it while he's still in his phantasm form. He can still cast friends, so he wouldn't
he
be able
can?
to see. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh shit!
So yeah.
Okay.
Rewinding time once again.
I did not know he can do that while he is an object.
But also, if he jumps out the window, Aries, you can always push him back in.
Yeah. So wait. Before he doesn't even jump out the window. He
Yeah, he doesn't
has to
have-
I know.
save.
Okay, if he does
Yeah.
end up jumping out the window, you could probably push him back in.
Cast the spell in the roll 20. There it is. Friends.
Yeah.
Or be charmed.
Wisdom
He-
save.
Alright.
Oh my god. I wish we could have like an anti-reroll or something, but I can't stop that, sadly.
As the magic tries to take hold, we rewind forward as he fucking jumps out the window.
Vortex warp. Get back in here!
On
Um,
the edge.
You've already commanded your demon to try and...
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's
as
see
he
what
jumps out
happens
the
now.
window and he falls to the ground with a loud
we must
shattering
give
of glass.
chase.
Do you jump
How
out the
injured
window?
are you?
I don't even know what's happened really. There's so much that happened.
He's a traitor.
Okay, wait. Is Zephan? I need names.
Wait, hold on. Now I think about it. Can I feather fall him?
Is it a willing creature?
I can't even tell what's happening.
And also, how far up?
Okay,
are we?
so halfway through him trying to spur us into
Who?
He was throwing
Give me a
his-
name.
Zephan, the guy in front of us, the guard leader, commander. He was trying to throw his subordinates under the bus to get out, to get himself out
Okay.
scot-free and still have his plan go forward. But then I caught that, and now he's running because he realizes we're onto him.
Son of a bitch. And
I was gonna say, like, he's either literally the mastermind or
I
the most composed motherfucker in existence.
Uh,
wish
Uh,
this would happen because I wanted to do some more P, but no, we can't because I'm really upset now.
I just felt like I stood there and did fuck all.
as
Fucking
you
that.
cast
You
Featherfall,
cut off the dragon's head.
as you cast Featherfall, he stops falling and he goes, "Damn! Guess we're doing this the hard
Yeah.
way then." And this is
Yeah.
where we're going to end the session for today.
God damn.
I just wanna. I'm really upset now. Sad.
Look, I gotta go like right now.
I know, Kilted. Go
Oh,
run
before
the
you do,
stream.
killed. No! I was gonna tell him his
He
RP
has
was
to
cool, even
stream.
though there wasn't any long-term
He
effects
doesn't-
for it.
He doesn't have the time. The man has to stream. You can tell
I
him
was
in
gonna
the
say,
stream.
what do you mean there wasn't any long-term effects? He chopped something's head off.
Actually, if we wait a little bit longer, I could literally raid him.
I'm
But,
just like,
Hold on, let me open the stream.
Well, it's always next time. I mean, like, it would be strange for us as a group to just suddenly leave during this and
Right.
just, like, go off to, like, the inn.
I know. I'm just like, we're not. This went really, really badly.
Why do you say that?
Because like the attack on the city will be like now, kind of. So I'm like, shit, I messed up. I thought I did like a 5D
What?
chess move, but I didn't.
What do you mean? Like, I fully disagree. How is he gonna... It takes a lot to orchestrate a full-on attack. Like, it takes a lot of prep work and a lot of organization, like, all the way up into the actual launch of the attack. The fact is that, like, the fact that he has to go on the run means that, like, he wasn't expecting to get caught quite yet, and clearly if they're out and separated, and they're, like, doing these different things, like, they